Fair enough.
No,
Okay, it's
don't
just going
say.
live now. Okay, here we go.
The
Start
thing
again.
mentioned
Yeah.
in every video about what's wrong with the nuclear winter.
Go again.
Exactly.
Rewards, please.
Yeah, okay, so again, we just had a
Now,
voice
I'm
update.
sure there's
Yes,
also
I'm joined
a
today
little
by
bit of a
Jeto, who
FOMO
was
element going on
the
too.
first person to kind of support me and give me my
people just
chance.
want to do it because they know
No,
it's
I'm
going
sure.
on.
Oh, yeah.
sure it's
I think
live?
every
Are we
single
sure it's
person
live?
I am
video about it
absolutely
is like,
sure
you know,
this time
getting
it's
like,
live.
you can at least try it once, because if you don't, you never
Okay,
get a chance. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So Jeto was the person that kept me
just a
going when I
note
wanted
to
give
my
up
chat here.
and,
I
gave
do.
me my
I know
shot
during my streams, I always try to stay
get all
active
of
and
you lovely
engaged with the
people.
chat, but with three of us
subscribe
in
to my
here
channel.
tonight,
So thank you for that,
we
Jeto.
don't want to be talking over each other, so I'm
I
gonna
mean, no, fuck
keep an
off,
eye
then.
on things.
I mean,
but,
I've already
you
said
may
this, so the
see,
joke's still
just
dead.
a little bit less
Yeah.
engaged than
No, it's
usual,
not
but
dead
I
to those
promise
who
you,
just
I
come,
am
so,
looking at it.
All right.
True.
And I will do
Yeah,
my
but
best.
we're,
to
we're
do
do my
kind
best
of,
to cover you while you're
getting
chatting to your
today
fans,
to get
50, don't
together
worry.
to discuss some things, right? About
There
the
you
game.
go.
I'll take a bullet for you in the name of your streaming.
You're telling me that you have not yet finished the scoreboard.
Mo says also
Nope.
blame the hackers.
haven't.
Yeah, the
I-
hackers
yeah,
are part
yeah,
of
yeah,
it,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
yeah,
still
you were having some time off, weren't you?
out of all the
Well, I mean,
out of all the
Forced time
matches
off.
I've played, I still say I have seen
Yes,
one
but I'm glad
time
to see that you're
where
back.
I think I got
posting
killed by a
videos every
hacker.
day.
Now, maybe
You're
that's
up and
just because I'm
running,
so
streaming your
terrible,
weeklies, stream,
and I can get killed by
back
normal people very
again, so if
easily.
anybody wants to
Maybe
go
it's
over
just
to check
because you want to
Jeto's
believe the
channel,
best in people. You know.
I should have done this.
Maybe, but I don't know. I mean,
just do it.
you know,
Just do it after.
I don't know. I just
Yeah,
tend
I'll
to
put,
be
I'll put the link in later
fine.
on. So anybody interested
you know,
tomorrow
when
when this
people
goes up,
do get
it'll-
killed by a hacker,
link
they're
will
going to
there
be
in the
very,
description.
very
So I
loud
should-
about it.
I'm still kind of new to doing
Oh,
this kind
I
of
let
thing,
you-
Yes.
So,
I forget
I
stuff,
think that's
but
part
I'm
of
having
it,
a senior
but-
moment, so
You know,
Remind me between next
I
game
have them
to
and I'm like
switch up my
22,
build,
so-
because I do not have any.
I'm gonna tell you
I think
how,
this is my
it's
crafting
just,
or
uh,
EXP farming build, because I've got like 15 intelligence and
all right. So I
If
think
we,
Nothing
need,
else.
if we need you to
Yeah.
build a wall, we'll let you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh my God, how could
There
you
you
guess?
go.
So-
Now,
oh no, my build
Must be
is
my
awful.
Evelyn
we had
full
Shogun
voice.
with us earlier, but he
Yeah,
seems to
I don't know,
have
he seems to have
disappeared.
that,
So
yes.
He might become.
I don't know who's going to build the
Hey,
who's
so,
going to build the
we're going to
circus.
talk about Halloween, I think, and how everybody's been doing.
I don't know. Maybe
Halloween,
someone can actually. I can't actually run
the Scorched
Discord
events and different stuff going on. My
everything
kind
at the
of-
same time. Maybe we can.
I
drop a
actually
message.
expected more.
So-
I was actually quite happy with
Okay,
it.
where do we want to go?
I
You
got
had
it,
some
don't worry.
interesting
I've got
opinions
four
about
monitors.
that,
I'm all good.
when we
Penitentiary.
were,
Oh,
on your,
penitentiary?
Yeah.
comment section.
I
Okay.
just thought
it
it
is
was
this
like
time of the day
copy
though,
and
kind of
paste
like between
of
1 and 3 o'clock in the morning.
winter
you've got the
event,
Eastern
or like
Europeans dropping off, and the
Christmassy
Americans
sort of
coming home
event
from work
that we
and
sort of
getting
got recently.
So generally, it tends to be a
And
little bit calmer.
I
at
just,
this
I don't
time.
know. I just thought that was kind of
So
shitty.
we might have a chance.
personally, I'm sorry for swearing, but you know what I
Bro,
mean.
It's just like
What do you mean? It's we're pros.
I was not-
Gizmo. I'm not a fan of just taking something, reskinning it,
Pros
and
are
painting
dying.
it delayed.
Rose and
And,
Duck.
yeah, you can put whipped cream
So
on a
we've
shit.
got.
Delay.
Okay, well, there's only 2 people with us here.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, I played a match the other night, and I'm convinced that
and a
this is
nice
why they're
analogy,
killing
by the
Nuclear
way.
Winter.
That was actually
Played a
cool.
match on stream the other night, and I
Oh,
got
here we
6
go.
kills.
I've just managed to get my camera. Yay, still working and stuff.
So, you know, as soon as I have
yeah,
a match,
so,
where
Do I need
completely
my camera on
suck,
as well? Because we could
they
do
set
that.
up
cancel
that
Because if you're recording Discord,
Everybody's just
and
been
I turn on
watching
my
you
camera,
just to
it'll
see when you
pop
get
up.
good.
I just turned my camera on.
There you go.
Yes,
Now
if
that
you want to
Fisty's
turn your
good,
camera on as well,
we
that'd
no
be
longer need to do
great.
this.
I'm sure people
Fisty
listen
can
to
do it,
like
anybody
in the
can.
flesh.
It's
Don't
not
get
nearly
good at anything
exclusive
else,
enough.
please.
The flesh. I don't have flesh. I have skin.
Oh, there we
Find
go.
some
no.
Oh my gosh, am
weapons.
I died on stream and I hit up Bethesda and I was like, nah, that's not allowed. Am I? I can't. I'm not allowed to die in this
Doesn't
game.
matter, that
You need to
doesn't
get
matter.
rid of
You're
it
more
right now.
interesting YouTuber out of the two of us anyway.
No one's allowed to be better than me.
all right.
Don't worry, I'll make sure I'll
All
die
right,
first.
so yeah, so I actually had a little bit of.
And
I
as
actually
always,
enjoyed
if
the
you know,
Halloween
if you guys
event
do
when it
hear any
came out.
weird
I thought that.
audio
Oh my
issues
God,
or
I'm way
anything,
too
and you
big.
want to let me know, go for it.
You're looking,
Guys, AFK,
we
I
got
just
everything
downed
pretty
you're looking
good
at
here,
at the stream. Yeah?
Oh,
I enjoyed the
oh,
Halloween
it's
event
like
when it
popping
came
off,
out. I
even though it
actually
was
enjoyed,
AFK, it doesn't matter, you're still
I
popping
remember
off.
when I released my video.
Kill,
I
kill.
actually,
I am killing people
Kills
with a
them.
rifle in the
Well, it
game,
would
just
be
to
nice if they
clarify
had
what you're
double
talking
script,
about,
which
because
they didn't
popping
have
off
when
at
it first
can mean
released.
something completely different.
and then the next
Right.
day I woke up, went
Hey,
in, and
you-
the
you do
script,
what
I'm
you
sure
want.
Bethesda was watching it, so yeah, we should-
I don't know. I don't know.
Someone's shooting.
It's just a goal. Oh,
It just seems like the obvious thing to do in that situation.
I like how my character sets
Yeah,
up for
yeah,
like
obviously,
EXP
but,
build
one
on
of
the
the
thing, and I
things I
just
was
forgot about it
disappointed about, 'cause I
because
played
double
BTS
EXP came around,
played
you know,
BTS
as we all
for-
know,
for months
and I
and
just
months.
smashed out the rest of the
Oh, I
scoreboard
don't
because I
bother
was
with
like, I don't want to
BTS
do
'cause,
this
like,
every
I
week
don't have enough
anymore.
time as it is. Gizmo.
I wish I could have done that,
gotta
but I've had a
practice
university
Dead by
weekend
Daylight
this
to get
weekend,
in
and
at least one
I've
tournament
had
before I
exams
move
all
to.
day. So you know, in between trying to get that video.
Yeah, yeah, I
into
gotta get
exams,
pro
my
at least
brain
once
is
before I move
mush.
to Canada. I'm sure you understand.
That's me and
yeah,
the
I'm
I'm
boys.
sure
Careful.
you saw the Dead by Daylight video.
Have to be
I'm
careful
sure. I'm
not
sure you
to
watched it.
churn
Exactly.
out my
I
challenges
saw you.
too
I
fast.
saw you doing it. Yeah.
That's
and
my
I
weekly
have to
stream
say, I would
excuse
love
for
to play
Fallout
Dead by Daylight,
76.
so I picked it
There
up.
we
It
go.
did all too quick. I got nothing.
Do it.
Especially in a few
uh,
months when they kill
but I'm not
nuclear
sure
winter,
about
then
it.
I
It's
really
terrible.
have no reason.
It's terrible.
That's what I'm
If
starting
you
to do
think
reviews and
what
different
you
stuff
have
now as
on
well.
that
At the
one
Bethesda
video
Jeto
was
a little bit
toxic.
as well. He said review
Oh,
many
it is
this
going to
week,
be a
and I did the review.
completely new
I was
ballgame.
quite
There
proud
you
of
go.
it, and it didn't get any traction
We're
at
going
all.
to talk
So.
about that video. Let's
Well,
see
I
that
mean, it's like a
video.
year-old game.
Yeah, let's
do
do
something.
I mean,
All right.
I don't know. Maybe if you
there's
did
nothing wrong with the video.
It is-
Resident
it
Evil
is my
Village, maybe
first
people are still into
10,000
that.
views
Or
video,
what's a
but
game?
that's
Maybe
not
a
the
Far
reason why I
Cry,
have
Dying Light 2 when that comes out.
I'll keep my eyes open,
I think-
definitely.
I
keep my
dropped
eyes
a video
open,
a
but,
couple
you know,
of days ago.
I'm starting to
talking
realise
about,
how things work a little bit, you know, and I really had this
what
strong
was it? I
feeling
can't
that I
remember
had
the
to get
title,
these
but then I had,
nuclear
like, three
winter
people jump
films
ship and
done
message me
today.
saying, "You've become
You
too
know,
toxic for
so
me."
I usually
It's-
wouldn't rush it, but it had to be done.
Too
Yeah,
toxic for me.
It's about
Too
following
toxic
trends
for
at the
me.
end of the day.
Too
Like, that's
negative
just
for
YouTube in a
me.
nutshell.
And the
Marketing,
thing
following
is, I don't
trends,
know
Yeah.
whether
and then trying to
we've come
find
this point, haven't we,
a
where
thing
you
where you
can't
also enjoy it at the same
like
time.
something,
Yeah,
So you
I'm-
don't
I'm-
like,
recognize
you're like,
do
oh
what
god, this is
needs to be
soulless.
done and what
Yeah.
is still bad about it.
Ultimately,
Yeah.
it's
It's-
do
it's
what you
like-
like to do.
You're expected
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
completely
And
like
if
a
If you're not
people
enjoying
wanna
it,
follow
of something
cool.
just because
Exactly.
Todd
If
is
they
an
don't,
example or something.
then oh well.
So I'm
As
using.
my partner always says, you can market
I don't
everything.
know.
You just so
If
do what you want and
don't
just market it
wanna
correctly.
Follow one of our
we
channels
are.
because we're too negative, then
Had to put the
Try
right
me
in
if
there,
I can.
Anybody-
right?
Yeah,
I actually think
anybody
I'm
need a
really
pump action
upbeat
shotgun?
and
Because I've just
positive
picked up the
kind of
ammo for
guy.
it.
You know, you just got to.
I
Hey,
have
hey.
a 50 cal and a Gatling gun,
Well,
and I
that's the
have. This
thing,
is the
though,
one
it's
time
like-
I have no heavy
I
gun
think
perks.
either one of us are fairly positive.
And you find like
But we're
5
allowed
heavy
to talk
guns.
about
Have you got
negative
bloody mess
topics
or
when it comes
tenderizer
down
at
to
least?
it.
I've got
I
both
don't really understand the
tenderizer,
whole-
bloody mess, and demo expert.
You make
so
a
if
couple
you
of
find
negative videos and everyone just thinks you're
a,
chatting shit. Like I get
you
a
know,
couple of
40 mil.
comments
grenade
on
launcher.
chat.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that.
And my
I'll
first
see
is
Grafton
like, I
down
had a
then.
comment the other day saying I shouldn't wear a singlet in one of my videos, and my response
let's
was,
check it out.
Yeah, let's go for it.
fuck off, Shogun's back. Nice.
Oh, you see,
And that was it.
Yeah,
I have a completely different.
We've just got into. Is he in the
approach
Discord?
to you? And we spoke about
Yes.
this as well.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
right,
trying
man.
to
We've
score
just
it.
got
People
into a
are kind
match.
of abusive,
Good,
so
we need somebody
try
to
not
come in here and
respond in
build
And build a
circuses.
circus. We've got no
and
circus
both,
builder.
I-
We're not
both
gonna
ways
win
are,
without a
are
circus
fine.
builder.
But actually, someone made a very interesting point to me recently, and on
I got my
video,
buddy here,
got
so I may be
10,000
talking to
views,
someone off.
he said,
Ah,
it
don't
looks
worry.
bad form when
good.
you answer every
Also,
other
another
person's
fact,
bad
The
remark.
canceling on nuclear winter,
And that got me thinking.
which
it
a
might
lot of us
actually
play.
be true, right? But I mean,
Yeah, it
I,
is.
Yeah. So, like I said,
I
I'm
love
still
the fact
learning.
that neither
And he was
that
quite
everyone in
surprised that I
this
agreed
thing
with
but
him. I
me
think he
has
was
changed their
expecting to
icon
get
off
all
the
up in
Raider
arms and
free
kind
one
of start
recently. That's so
arguing
good.
and go,
My
"Oh,
brothel.
it's like, yeah, that's actually a fair point. And
Everyone's just put it on. They're like, oh, I don't
if I
really
have to
care. It's just an
argue
icon.
with
Fisty,
three
there's a
same
marine
point
armor in
over
this
and over,
crate.
They,
right there.
and
They say not a
actually,
lot
most
of people
don't
play it,
comment
but that's
those kind
BS.
of comments because they want to engage or have an
Thank you.
an intelligent conversation.
Anybody running
Hey guys,
Oh, that's on us.
Yeah.
That's on us.
Hey,
Yeah.
just let me know when you guys are out of
they
the
just
match.
wanna, they've had a bad day and they want to feel really good about themselves for like the next 25
He's
seconds.
down.
And it's an interesting point as well because they
revive
said,
the teammate.
and this guy
Yeah.
said, if
I think there was more than one, so
reply
watch
to
out.
their comment, they're more likely to come back and dislike bomb your next video just because you've dropped a video. And
Look
they
at
think
that,
you
everybody.
can go
Fisty
around
got a
it. So
kill.
that's, you know,
Oh, they have the thing
Yeah.
that I need, the grenade
Yeah.
launcher.
yeah, I think he
At the end of the day,
started Go on.
at the end of the day,
someone's
that's
just
kind of why
switching
my
it up and
approach is
looted all
just
the
to
meds
fuck
off
off.
that.
Ha ha ha! You sound funny. Like making fun of them because one, if they give me shit
all I
back,
can say
like
is-
this might sound really bad,
You're welcome.
but
Teammate
that
might
helps the
need
video
a,
that they're commenting
stim pack.
on
Yeah,
because they're
if someone can
commenting
drop
on
him a
it.
stim pack
And if
with
someone wants
loads
to
on that
dislike the
body.
video,
Let's see if
then
I have
that
one.
pushes it out to
I
more people
only
because
I
that's
did
interaction.
not have
So to me, I just have fun with it.
He might
When that
have
goes
picked
good.
him up then. In
What I
honesty.
might, I mean,
Yeah,
what
he
I
must
might
be
just
lying.
do is
Oh, yeah,
not
exactly.
argue my point. I'd say, oh well,
Cool,
thanks for
fussed
dropping
him
by
up.
anyway. 'Cause I'm not that kind
Yeah.
of person that will say f off for doing this kind of stuff. But that's not me. But on the other hand, yeah. I
So the
agree
rule
with
is we have to get
Sky.
one win before the end of the
I
night.
shouldn't
Is that?
argue my point because they're not.
That
Is
is
that
it.
it?
Go for it.
That is it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
that they would engage in.
All right.
different
Did we
topics.
happen to? Did anybody happen to
So
notice
that's
when
they
we
would.
life lesson. I
logged
was
in?
thinking
if
about making a
anybody-
video soon. You know, like
spawned in
5
here?
things-
I usually
5
look for
things
stuff like
videos
that,
kind of
and I
thing at
didn't
some
this
point.
time. I
5
was just
things
trying
I've
to
learned
see
over
that
the
everything
last
was
month on
stable
YouTube.
with
That
my
would be
connection.
somewhere up in
Yeah.
tier 1.
I promise I'll pay attention to it
engage
next
Do
time.
it, honestly.
Engage
I'd
wisely.
watch that.
The door's
I
closed.
promise that I have a head. Oh, there's
I'd
crates
down
here,
to
so
just-
there
I'd
must be
instantly
something here.
click that, and I'd want to know.
Yeah.
What do you
doesn't look
think?
like
You,
anybody's
you've
been
hooked
here.
me, you know. You've hooked me. I'm into your personality.
I'll push him with my grenade
That's why I
launcher.
brought you
Take
over onto
one.
my channel.
great.
That's like why. That's like
Yeah,
the
a lot
main
of people
reason.
hide
I
on
saw
it.
your first video, and
A
I
lot
was
of
like,
people
I like
hide on
this
the
guy.
upper
He's
levels of
cool.
this,
I'm
so
gonna.
just be
And he
careful.
commented on. I think the original video you commented on.
I'll go out in the blaze of glory
was
at least. I'll
was
just
it? Are you
let my feet
wearing
up.
these? The
I can always throw myself off the dam
gunfire.
again.
the Under Armour video. Oh no, it was these perks are useless.
Yes,
that was it.
Yes.
And we were talking about pistols.
Yeah,
No, but
I've
it looks
seen
like
that.
it's at the.
Yes,
I remember
It looks like it's from Graft and
Pistols are
Steel.
useless, yeah, although actually
that's
my
where I
son
can hear it
has
coming
found
from.
a use for them
Keep in mind, my ears are currently
Yeah, I've got
blocked
lots of people.
as I have it.
Dressel, hey guys, I watch both of you.
That is,
What
yeah, but it
is
does
the
definitely
audio
sound like
playing
I've got a
over
scope
audio that's
lever
playing
action.
over
I'll try and scope that out.
audio? I don't understand the word.
Although it could just,
Wrong.
from this distance, it
In my
just might
stream,
not
obviously.
spawn in.
I see them. I see them.
Okay,
Where?
so something's going on. That's not too good. Okay, can you have a look at that, Jeto,
Oh yeah. You've got the audio from
from the video?
the video bottom right. Yeah.
Crap.
Turn that
Okay.
off.
How do I turn off the audio? On
Just delete it.
Just
It
turn the
doesn't need
video
to be
off.
there
That
anymore,
was
'cause you can-
yours. That was your
Yeah, 'cause-
suggestion.
It was, but then I didn't know we were gonna look. This is I didn't know that we were actually gonna have a conversation.
For anybody, we got together yesterday and actually said, it was you, actually. Do you want to jump on and do this podcast type thing now? When someone says podcast,
No.
to me,
I
understand
contacted you.
it's going to be live, right? So, and then, no, what about tomorrow? Okay. So,
I contacted Gizmo because I needed voice acting for my weekend videos.
you
Because
guys have got to
there's,
see this coming up. It's going to be great.
It's rendering right now. It'll be out on probably the 6th for. I think it's the 6th for
I had
Americans.
so much fun doing
the
it
7th
as well.
for us.
I had so much fun.
It was
doing as well.
really fun. And also hi Teresa, how you doing? Hi Nax. We're sorry about the technical difficulties. We're fucking professionals.
You wouldn't believe that
that's all I have to
you wouldn't
say.
believe I do audio engineering for a living, would you? So there we go.
Oh yeah, I like how I'm the bigger one. That makes me feel. That makes that pats. me
And on
good,
my
so-
stream as well. That's just but that's just
Nice to be here.
testament to I should put my video on bloody Discord as well. Testament
Yeah, because that'll actually even us out, and I won't be
it
huge
would actually.
anymore.
It would, yeah. But I'm
You
not
have
going
to
to do that.
deactivate your,
This is
cam.
yeah, I know. This is the
No,
respect that
do
I
it,
give
do
you.
it.
This is the respect that I give you.
No, deactivate your cam on OBS and stream it. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, you reckon?
It's fine now, gentlemen. Thank you, Naxi. You're amazing. Love you,
gonna
baby.
turn that off and just see if I can do this. Video.
I believe you
video.
can.
Turn on camera. Hello. Turn on my camera. There we are.
There we go. Now I can see you as well.
Yay! There we go. Okay, let's get started on this stream now. It's fine now, gentlemen. Thank you. We're half an hour in.
Restart the
We've barely
stream.
even-
Restart
Okay.
the stream.
Cut. Okay, so this is Jeto, and he gave me my first. No, okay, let's continue.
Fuck off. That's.
Okay.
For all you're wondering, that's really funny because when we first did it,
We went
if
for
he
about
wasn't
5
live,
minutes.
and he started the intro, and we were going on as if it had actually started, and neither of us had realized that the stream wasn't even going.
Oh,
We were
that's
just sitting
fun.
here having a conversation about Fallout 76, and neither of us realized. It was great.
That was brilliant. Yeah, you can't script those kind of things, can you?
I mean, you could. It just wouldn't be funny.
No, it wouldn't. But it was hilarious. At least for us, it was funny for us. Anybody else coming in? Would
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, what? So yeah.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah. So scoreboard. What do you think of this scoreboard? You had some interesting points before. You said it was kind of lackluster at one point, I think.
It's pretty shit. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what do you,
No offense, to Bethesda, but it's a lot of reskins, and the more I look at it and the more I go through it, the more I go, okay,
Great, I got another costume, which is just another, basically Control C, Control V, which is the hotkey for copy and paste.
Yeah.
Of this is just a couple color changes. But then again, there are a couple things that I did like the Tesla skin. It was nice to finally get one of those, and the dog Collectron. That's cool. I'll be happy to grab that.
Nice.
But that's kind of it.
You know
obviously, I'm going to finish it because it's something to do. But
I have finished it, and I haven't actually claimed any of the rewards from the whole thing. I think I claimed two.
Right, launch up the game right. No. Launch up the game right now. Launch
No.
up the game right now and claim everything.
No. I'm not going to do that. But it's for me.
You're
it was
missing
kind
out
of-
on so many atoms, so much. Oh.
Yeah, you know what though? I mean, I'm kind of enjoying a little bit of downtime because I am 6 seasons in. I have not paid for a single square on the scoreboard since it all started, and I'll tell you what though. I love the idea of the scoreboard. A lot of people don't like scoreboards. They say, "Oh, it's kind of pouring off of Fortnite and games like that." But for me, it keeps the game fresh, keeps it going. But not when the challenges are the same for like 6 seasons.
Okay, you say that, but have you seen Dead by Daylight's Battle Pass?
I have not.
Now, obviously things do change in Dead by Daylight. Also, thank you, Loudmouth Schnook here. I thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy both of our content. You're amazing, and I love you.
Oh,
But,
I've just seen
back
this.
on what else?
Why are you getting messages before I do? It's my bloody stream.
I've got your stream open.
I know, but I saw it after you.
I'm just a better streamer. What can I say?
Thank you, Loudmouth. I should really say your
I'm at
whole
rank
name.
80, and I don't know if I
say-
can finish in time. You can finish in time.
If
Don't
I say
worry about it. It's
Loudmouth,
fine.
if I just say thank you, Loudmouth, it sounds like an insult. So I'm going to say thank you, Loudmouth Schnook here.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
But I thought that first part in my head just in case.
Yeah, I know, that's quite fun.
But
Okay.
anyway, like the battle pass in Dead by Daylight is basically it's do gens, hit survivors, kill survivors, and that's it. There are a couple which are like use this killer's ability or whatever. But to be fair, in a game like this, they have much more creativity that they could do. But in a game like Dead by Daylight, where it's like more casually competitive, it's
Casual.
like,
There's no such thing as casually competitive on the internet.
oh my god, you will never see a more casually competitive crowd than in Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
They're like, God, why are you sweating, my dude? And then like next game they'll do all the gens in 2 seconds, and it's like, I don't fucking know why then. Like, maybe I want to win.
Oh, here we go. So,
Oh.
we have some people coming into us now. Loudmouth Schnook here says,
Hey Sean,
Gizmo,
how you doing?
love your love for
Hey, Game and
Nuclear Winter. Yes, I love
Hi,
Nuclear
Inferno.
Winter. You're gonna be yay.
See, here's the funny thing for people just coming in. I see the messages before Gizmo.
That
so
is
it's
nasty.
Really irritating.
It's my stream, and Geo sees the messages before I do. That's just insane.
Oh, this is.
Ah.
I'm just a higher level. Like, what can I say?
Well,
like,
yeah, you are. Yeah, absolutely. And you're in Australia as well. Your internet over there sucks. How's this happening? Yeah. Anyway,
I'm level 3,561. What can I say?
shut up. Anyway, so yeah, I do love Nuclear Winter, and I do want to, Yeah, I know you do. I do want to give a shout out to the people that are trying to put it back together. I can't say too much about it, and I definitely can't say who they are for obvious reasons, but they are working on it,
Right.
and there is a video which I am working on. This is going to take a little bit of time to put together because they've just given me so much material to sift through, to edit, and to different stuff.
And you're a
But
busy person now.
I am an Oh gosh, I'm not even going to go into what's going on in my real life. That's just insane. My son is starting a YouTube channel, which I don't know how much I can promote on my channel because it's not related to gaming at all. It's musically done, but he will do some music for some of my videos in the future, I'm sure. But Nuclear Winter is coming back, and I am involved in being part of the hype machine for that. And
Let's go.
one of the questions I had, I can answer one of those questions. Someone asked me recently, how are people going to be able to play it? There's going to be no decentralized servers, and people are going to have to host their own games, which could be quite cool. There could be some interesting.
yeah. Okay.
There could be some
And some
very-
tournaments.
and some. Yes, that's what I'm thinking, Gio. We should get together and do something.
And
You've got a good.
and some like I've got a good voice. I know.
No, I was
can
going to
host
say you've got
couple
a good
tournaments.
you've got a good Discord for that kind of thing. So I can host a
Oh,
server.
don't use
We
my
can go
Discord
on
for that. No, no. Wait, no. You have to be a Patreon sub to get in the tournament. That's the only thing. Just like pull one
Yeah.
of those bullshits. Let's catch up on chat. I am a simple stream enjoyer, but you're a great stream enjoyer. I have over 40 hours in Dead by Daylight. One thing I can say about it is toxic. I have almost 3,000 hours in Dead by Daylight, and I can tell you, yes, I agree. Jeto literally steals the show. I steal everyone's, like, everything when I walk in the door. I'm sorry. It's part of who I am. Bring back Nuclear Winter. We're working on it. I'm not working on it. Gizmo, well, we're not specifically working on it, but
We know people who are.
we know people who hack the game, who know people who develop for the hacked game. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, the only thing I can actually tell you right now, the team of people that's working on it are completely decentralized. They're from completely different parts of the world. There's nowhere to send a cease and desist order. There's no fixed address, and that's how they want to keep it for for obvious reasons. They're not good.
Right.
They're not in it to get any profit off it. They just want to give it back to the fans.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no way of telling when that's going to come about. Although I'm going to go out on a limb, and if they choose to dump me after this, if someone from that particular crowd is watching me, forgive me if I'm overstepping, but they want to start some live testing by Christmas. Within their own little community. They're not opening it up to people they don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They are very cagey, and I am absolutely understanding of why as well. So I will give information for as
As it comes in.
as it comes in, and I always ask them for permission to put stuff out. So, and I more or less have permission to say what I've just said. So more or less,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
see what happens tomorrow.
I have no permission. I just tell you, I don't care.
It's always good to know you, Jeto. Thank you. Okay.
Finally, community will give Nuclear Winter the love it deserves. Yes, finally. I never played Nuclear Winter, even though I own Fallout76 for a long time now. Well, you're going to get a chance.
You
Hopefully.
will get a chance. We'll definitely
after Christmas.
invite you. Yeah.
I never had the chance to play a lot of Nuclear Winter, but I got into Fallout for real, and I can't wait. Exactly. It was a good battle royale. It just needed like a couple updates here and there.
One of the things that I'm looking forward to, they're doing new maps.
I mean, yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
how easy is it to just make a new map?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
easy. I mean-
Control C, Control V,
Yeah.
a couple times.
Yeah. But I think one of the
And
ones...
then all you got to do is just spam crap around the map so you can get loot. Oh, wow, that was easy.
I've seen some footage from different places. I've seen some footage from White Springs that they put in there when they were testing the Circle of Fire that was closing in, and it looked really cool. I've seen them dropping nukes around the map in the bog. So yeah, it's definitely, and also, one of the things they're working on, which I can absolutely say, it's going to be in my next video. They're putting the Fat Man in the game as a terminal weapon, and moving the Gore shotgun to terminal.
Right, because the Gorge shotgun was kind of fecked.
It was overpowered completely. Yeah, I mean, you had a team that was all running Gorse, and that was it. That was the team that was going to win. So,
Oh, yeah. I remember. PS4, sadly, all my most favorite content creators are on PC. Yeah, PC is just kind of where it is. If you do, I mean, shout out to GIZMO1st. He's got a bunch of PC, like a surrounding PCs giveaways going on at the moment, like every single week. So go onto his channel, and his name's GIZMO1st. He's an amazing content creator, does a lot of good stuff, and he's doing a lot of giveaways, I think this entire month, one every week. And some of them are going to be full PC systems, and some of them are going to be really hard to get PC parts, like 3080s and like stuff like that. So keep an eye on that if you would like to get a free PC that month.
there we go.
You're awesome.
I'd love to get a free PC. Anyway, Nax says...
So would I.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Exactly. There we go. Nax says maybe we'll get crossplay one day.
Yeah.
I mean... I think
Look, if
a lot of
behavior
people
can
are...
do it...
Yeah, but I think a lot of people are against it because on consoles it's pretty hacker proof, and as soon as they put crossplay in, then consoles have to deal with the hackers as well.
No. I've seen many screenshots on console where people have literally like trillions, and I mean trillions, of duped nuka colas.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right. But
So honestly, at this point, it wouldn't matter. Just like have crossplay. Let us interact with each other. Have a good time.
I think the acquisition of Bethesda by Microsoft kind of is problematic with that though, because Sony, they would have had cost if you believe what I think it was Pete Hines says. they would have had crossplay before, but Sony never wanted it. They always put the spanner in the works, and they couldn't get through Sony. Obviously, Microsoft at the time was already eyeing Bethesda for the acquisition, so they were all for it, but Sony didn't want it. So, but you know,
at least give us crossplay between like every other console. Then
that would be great.
Xbox people
that would be
play.
great. But then you'd have all these PlayStation. It's like with Starfield now. That Starfield's it's going to be Xbox exclusive.
Xbox and PC on it. Well, but if you have Game Pass, if you have Game Pass, you can play it for $1 a month, $10 a month.
Wow.
So let's go.
Is that going to be Game
$1
Pass or
a month
Game
for the
Pass
first
Ultimate?
month. I mean, they're both the same for the first month. It's like
Okay.
literally, I can upgrade to that right now for $1. So it's pretty sick.
sick.
There'll be a lot of complaints about aim assist. Yeah, I mean, who cares? On like Fallout 76, other than Nuclear Winter, I'm sorry to say to all the people that love the PvP, it's not really designed to be a PvP game.
No,
It was sort of originally,
Yeah.
but it was made on the Fallout 4 engine.
Yeah.
So that was never truly going to work how they wanted it, especially when there's no like locked build system where you can only use certain perks or certain things against certain people, or like it would just turn off legendaries, things like that. So it's very, they thought, oh yes, let's put this in the game, but they put no actual real thought into how they wanted to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Unfortunately, they're killing PvP entirely. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna get rid of it because they realized, oh yeah, this was a bad idea, guys. Todd came in one day and was like, look, we need PvP. We're gonna need 16 times the detail of Fallout 4. Todd, we're fucking iPhone developers. Please stop. We don't sleep as it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna need PvP.
Inferno says I was talking about Nuclear Winter crossplay. The devs that are working on the fixed version of Nuclear Winter at the moment, their main focus obviously is going to be PC. And when I spoke to them a month ago, they weren't thinking about console, but now they are. It is on the roadmap.
I
but it's
don't know
gonna
how
come
they
later.
could get it working.
I don't
how
know
they could get
either,
it
but then I'm not
working
a
on console.
programmer. You know, this is one of the things that they've sent me a lot of answers to questions that I sent them 8 or 9 quite in-depth questions, and some of the questions they sent me back was in coding jargon. So I'm sifting through that and trying to figure
can you
out what
ask
they're talking
them?
about. Yeah.
Can you ask them if me and you can have like special skins? So just you and me. That's what I would like.
Well, I am trying to get in on their first round of playtesting. Do you want in?
I'll stream it. Stuff it. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah,
that'll give me. I mean, not even that. Like if I record it, that gives me a video for the week. So
Yeah, well, you know, we're a long way off. I can't promise anything because I'm not there. But I've asked if I can have, when they start playtesting, can I get in? And they've kind of said, well, yeah, well, maybe. Yeah. All right.
as long as I'm the only person in the game that's allowed to use the Charlie the Moo Moo head clean, I am, and like that's my cosmetic. I'm happy. I'll be very happy.
I'll make
I
sure
wanna-
I'll make sure that's a thing. I'm connected. I'm tight. There we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Catch up. You're better at chatting up in the catch than me. I can barely. I've just come off.
Okay.
I've just
I
come
was
off
talking
a
about
10-hour
even the cosplay.
workload, so there we go.
They always delete content rather than repair it. Like look at the raids and stuff. Yeah,
I wanted
that's
to
very
talk about
true.
that actually. I did want to talk about that rather than.
Oh,
fix
thank you
stuff,
for taking us on to the next topic, Nexi.
you.
You're
Yeah,
amazing.
you are,
because we're
absolutely.
terrible at this, honestly.
Yeah, we kind of got up to
Oh,
date.
we-
What
we-
are we talking about? Because we made some notes yesterday and then we lost them or something. And yeah.
Look, I sent him a message yesterday at like 4 a.m. being like, I need a voice, and that was like all I gave him.
Back to
and he's
the
like, I've got
future.
one. And I was like, hey, I need you to voice this Back to the Future part. Sort of Back to the Future part that I've like a machinima made in
Let me
Fallout 76.
tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something, guys. I got the script yesterday, and there is this role, old man.
Look, I couldn't give you more than just old man.
You could have given me
I
slightly upbeat middle-aged geezer, you know.
mean, but then I'd have to actually compete with personality. No, I ain't about that.
Yeah. Inferno says, I want a Pipe Boy skin. Ask them, please. Gizmo will know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Inferno used to run with us doing Nuclear Winter, and when he was green and didn't know anything about Fallout 76, he thought the pipe pistol was a really cool weapon. And I remember him going around in Nuclear Winter saying, does anybody want the pipe pistol? I've got a spare one. And it's like people go, no. There we are. So Pipe, and we gave him in the Brotherhood of Wood, which was our little clan of Nuclear Winter players, we gave him the title Pipe Boy. Yeah.
I like it.
Pipe
I like
Boy
it.
is here. Yeah. There we are.
No problem, Jim. Just an angry player. I mean, we're all a little angry that Nuclear Winter did, go away. But in the same regard, it's nice that, like, I don't know. It is a hard one.
It is.
It's a difficult one. Hopefully, we can at least get something back,
Do you want to talk
that's
about,
all I really care
do you
about.
want to talk about the elephant in the room, Jeto?
What's the elephant?
The one that no one really wants to talk about.
Go for it. Why not?
Fallout Worlds.
Okay.
Okay. For all of
I
you,
came back.
this is the most
I
people I've
came-
ever had on an actual stream. So if anybody wants to give their opinion on Fallout Worlds, please do, and we will read them. But I want to hear what Jeto has to say. Honestly,
Look, I came back after like 2 months of dealing with caffeine overdose, like panic stuff. And I came back and I was gifted Fallout Worlds. And I looked at my gift and I went, Bethesda, what the fuck is this? This is terrible. And the first video I made coming back, that's the first joke I made, is that it's just shit. Because I went in it, I was like, okay, this is, what is this? And no progression gets saved. Cool. What do I do now? What do I do with this on a day-to-day basis that I couldn't just do on my private world? Oh, wait, I can't even use this more than my private world because my progress doesn't save. So I was like, okay, well, this is fucking pointless. And that's it. You want survival mode back? Well, I mean, technically you have that. Technically.
Yeah, let's try the new mode that dropped today, right? Yeah, that's survival mode on steroids. Dweller
yeah.
may die. Yeah. I'll tell you what though.
Worlds was a waste of an update. Yeah, honestly, Bongwater, it really was.
I think it's not so much that it's a waste of an update. I think there's a lot of people, and there's more people than Bethesda would like to admit, that are fuming over the fact that this is what replaced Nuclear Winter. I've even had a lot of people comment on some of my videos that says, I don't even play Nuclear Winter, but what we got instead of Nuclear Winter is just complete shite. And they feel for those people that actually love Nuclear Winter. I saw someone today post a picture of him and his wife. They met playing Nuclear Winter. This mode was so much more than just a mode that, and plus, Nuclear Winter saw a lot of people through the pandemic. For me, Nuclear Winter was the only chance I had to meet people, get together, have some fun, have a drink, have a laugh. Now I finished the scoreboard. I was just telling G a week and a half ago, I finished the scoreboard. I haven't played in the last 4 days. All right.
Yeah.
Where usually,
But
I'd be hanging
if
out
we
in Nuclear Winter, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if Nuclear Winter was here, that's what you'd be doing, because that's something to do.
I'd be dragging you into it as well. That's what I used to do, right?
I mean, yeah. Gizmo, I have videos to do, okay? For fuck's sake.
Tell me that some of those rounds that we had on Nuclear Winter was not the best fun you ever had in this game.
I absolutely agree, Jeto. Thank you, Loudmouth. Yeah, they were really fun, but, like, in the same regard, like, I think we both know we're both very busy people. We can't do it all the time,
We
sadly.
are indeed. Yeah.
I'm busy because I'm busy just because I do this full time. You're busy because you're an actual adult and have a real life. But
Yeah.
I don't know why you picked that over this, honestly. I mean,
you know
do.
what? But the thing is, I think one of my, I would say, my philosophies in life is that you should do what you enjoy, right? I never wanted to be one of these kinds of people that worked a 9-to-5 job, and by the time I was 40 years old, I'd be hating what I'm doing. I'm doing what I love. I'm teaching. I've got a charitable organization. I do music. I help children and young people, especially, the pandemic's left a lot of kids in need. We've just been granted a building we've just been offered a building from the city we live in to continue the stuff that we're doing. So, I will never talk about that in any of my videos because it's not the kind of people that it's not the kind of thing that people want to hear about on a gaming stream. But just while I'm here, I thought I'd say no. I'm living the life. I enjoy what I'm doing. It's extremely exhausting because I'm working extremely long hours, but I love it. I love doing it, and yeah. And Geo, this is what you love doing, so keep doing it, man.
Oh yeah, I do. It's just really tiring. That's all.
Yeah.
I think most people know that I love making YouTube videos. It just takes it out of me when I'm doing it every single day, which is why like I make weekend videos now and might just take some weekends just fully off every now and then, like every couple of weeks.
But I've got to
Just
tell you, when
when
you and I first met and you were dropping videos daily, I had to say, I thought to myself, this eventually is going to catch up with him, right? And
oh yeah, I mean, I was on drugs. Like let's be real.
Caffeine is a serious drug. Yeah. Samuel Mold says hello. That is my son. For anybody who wants to know, and he is the one who's dropping a new channel soon. He is a fantastic musician who has had invitations from New York and Trinidad and Tobago to go and play. So I will drop at least one mention of his channel in my video when it drops. I've just made that decision. It's not connected to Fallout in any way, but it's my channel and I can drop that. So
I mean, in the same regard, I make videos that aren't connected to Fallout in any way, and
they're still gaming. They're still gaming, aren't they? So
well, I mean, yeah. I mean, some videos I just talk about that one time I overdosed on caffeine. So, like,
there you go. Yeah, and you have a life experience that you can share with others now, because I'm sure there are other people who are ODing on caffeine and would like to know, hey, I don't really want to do this anymore. So, there we go.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. It doesn't get easier for the first few months. That's all I'm going to say.
I bet you went through
It really doesn't.
I bet you went through some brutal withdrawal, right?
For the first week, yeah, it was the panic disorder that really fucked me up, because me personally, I can't. Before all of this, I mentally, like, I have a mental, well, I say illness, mental disorder. Before this, I was unable to feel anxiety at all. Like, that's not something I had ever felt in my life. So when I was going into something just feeling like I was having panic, I just constantly felt like I was dying. So it was really weird for me. And a lot of people on community posts, there were like a lot of assholes who would take that and go, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, I saw some of those. You know what? Forgive me for not getting
problem isn't as
involved
big
and
as other
running to your
people.
defense, but I didn't want to kind of stir the pot and make it worse than it was.
Oh, I mean, I think my response was fairly good. I said, you're the most unlikable person I've met in months, and then I banned them from the channel.
Yeah, sure. Well, when your channel gets to the size that yours has, you can kind of start to, get a feel for who is and who isn't going to pull the channel down, right? So
at the end of the day, the way I see it is, whether you have 100 subs, 50 subs, like 1,000 subs, you really can't just treat someone who's treating you like shit with respect just because you want them to subscribe or you want them to stay subscribed or something like that. Just don't give a shit about that in the end of the day. If someone wants to unsubscribe because, you made one video talking about how Fallout 76 might shut down, like, fuck them at the end of the day. Like, not to be rude, it's just, like, if you're gonna have a go at me because of that, like, get fucked personally.
I feel quite embarrassed actually about defending my point on that, but like, I'm learning, and I probably shouldn't have taken that stuff so kind of seriously from people, because I worded my title. I'm not going to say deliberately because it's not clickbait. I mean, I checked with you, right? It's not clickbait, but I worded it knowing that some people possibly wouldn't understand what I'm talking about.
I mean, even if it, like, that's the thing about, like, the current age of YouTube. There are a lot of, like, big creators who clickbait and just don't care anymore because, like, I do
care. That's the thing, right? So,
well, yeah, I mean, we both care, but it's like, that's just YouTube now, realistically. Like, we try to hover the line because we care about not making clickbait. But at the end of the day, even if we were, there is nothing against that anymore. Like, that's kind of the scary part. To a certain extent, there's not much against it. And that's kind of the weird part.
I've seen
there was one video I watched of PewDiePie where he said, I'm quitting Minecraft. And it was literally just another episode of his Minecraft series. Like,
yeah. I saw that, but I did see the video, and I watched it a couple of times actually. The video that you made about clickbait versus clickable.
Yeah,
and my background before I came to live where I am now was in sales, so I definitely identified with what you were saying. That basically, when you're doing a YouTube channel, effectively you're a salesman to a certain point.
Yeah,
right? You want to make your content attractive. You want people to click on the video. That is not clickbait. Clickbaiting is misrepresenting what's going to be in the videos. Like if I was working in a shop and I was selling a Blu-ray player, and I tried to convince somebody it was a router, right? Just
Or
because,
just that it could play your video games because
yeah, or you could
grandma
play
came
video
into the
games.
store one day, you know,
Yeah.
like,
That's a better.
oh, don't
example,
worry, I'm
thank
sure
you.
little old Jimmy will love this, you know, like,
Yeah.
you're playing on someone's naivety, and that's not what either of us
That's not cool.
want to do.
That's not what we're about. But we are about trying to make our content interesting on the first sight, right? And that is
exactly.
what every single YouTuber is about. And there's nothing wrong with that about selling your content. I am not making money off it. I haven't even thought further. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, actually, I've got a lot of questions about that from people recently." A couple of emails I got. Are you thinking about? I know you are, but I'm because you're like a few thousand ahead of me. Are you ever thinking about making a career off YouTube? It's like, no, actually, I make quite a lot of money doing what I'm doing. I'm doing this on YouTube because I actually like making videos. I've been making videos for a long time on different subjects. I've been making music videos with what I do in real life and stuff like that. So I thought, let's put it into practice on YouTube. And I found after a couple of videos that I really enjoyed it. But I don't enjoy that. You know,
I mean,
the last month or so has seen me meet the toxic side of YouTube a little bit, so that kind of threw me for six a little bit.
You've got to meet it eventually and get used to it one day, basically. Like, there's nothing you can really do about it. Eventually, you're going to meet people who are just complete minders, to lack of a better word, because there's nothing going on between their head, but they like to think they are and that they're important because of it. And
I also think that people are much more courageous when they're sitting behind a keyboard.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So,
What, you think I won't just tell someone in the real world right now to go fuck themselves and that I hate them? Of course I will, because I'm not scared. Like,
yeah, definitely.
like, come on.
I'd put their lights out. If some of these things that went on my YouTube channel, if they were to say to me in real life, I'd put their lights out. And when they saw me, they would.
I mean, within reason. I mean, not in front of the police officer. At least not.
No, I'd drag him behind the bike shed, and you know.
Exactly.
Well,
I don't know. I feel like going off at someone because their words is kind of stupid. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if someone's attacking you with wit and their wit is stupid, just make fun of them.
Oh, if
and
someone's
have a
attacking me
laugh
with
about it.
wit, that's amounts to sarcasm, which we Brits love. You know, we love that. So I love that kind of banter. It's absolutely fine, right? And if it's wit, they're trying to be funny, and if they're trying to be funny, I can relate to that, and that's fine. But you know, anyway, let's move back to computer games, shall we? Yeah, Starfield. That was on the list. So I am a Bethesda fan.
I hope
People
to
don't
God. I
know
hope
this.
to God.
I know. I'm talking about it, right?
I
am a
it's
huge
okay.
Bethesda fan. I've loved every single Bethesda. I'm going to be controversial now. I didn't like New Vegas. I know.
Well, I mean, I didn't love it. It was okay.
Just a lot of walking around in the desert for too long. I know you can mod it now, but that's not why. A lot of people love modding games, and people can spend like 30 hours trying to mod their game till it look. That's not what that's not what I'm in gaming for. I'm into a game to load it up and have it work and have fun in it. That's not what I'm into it for. But and that wasn't even the Bethesda game. That's an Obsidian game. So, but I've loved every single.
Yeah, exactly.
I've loved every single Fallout Bethesda title.
War never changes. War never changes. You're right. For
War
people who
never
like Fallout,
changes.
I'm actually on the weekend videos doing. I'm playing through Fallout 1. Playing through Fallout 1. So get hype for that. Gizmo is actually in that video. He voices the old man. So
yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? He makes a role saying old man, and the first person he contacts is me.
Well, I just didn't think I could voice someone that sounded somewhat like what's his name from Back to the Future, to be honest.
Yeah, Doc Emmett Brown. I'm a big Back to the Future fan, so that's when you wrote to me with that, I knew exactly what you wanted. So yeah,
I just got Skyrim vibes, dude. I love Skyrim.
I love Skyrim.
Don't tell anyone, but I have 7,000 hours in Skyrim. Not on PC, across all consoles and everything. Just be aware of that.
I don't know how many hours I have in Skyrim, but that was the first. I loved all of the Fallout games. Fallout 3, Fallout 4 I really enjoyed, but Skyrim, oh my god. If I could die and live in any game, I think Skyrim would be the one.
Probably not Skyrim, just the Elder Scrolls series in general, because Morrowind's really good. Oblivion was really good. I mean, some people like to say that one's better than the other, but I like to say to those people, stop being elitist, just let us enjoy what you want.
I've never played either. I'm gonna come clean and say I've never played either, but I think
Oblivion's really funny. You'll love it. Oh,
okay.
If you want to see Oblivion videos, this guy called Wilburger, he makes a lot of machinimas in Oblivion specifically, and he like makes them very like anime orientated. He uses a lot of like Final Fantasy music in like the videos. That's where I got a lot of my inspiration for a lot of stuff like that. Check him out. He's hilarious. He's genuinely funny as hell. Like his main character is named like Autism Cat, and the whole idea of that is that he's a savant and he is the hero because yada yada yada. It was made in the 2012 period, so he had to flip it when it came out of it, but he's still holding on to it, and it's really great to see him almost hit like 500,000, honestly.
Crap, man. Yeah, some people.
Yeah, I can't even imagine being at that size, honestly.
You'll get there. You'll be good.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Don't tell me that.
How you will get there because you are determined. You are absolutely tunnel vision, and you will get there. I mean, tunnel vision in a good way. Some people are tunnel vision and they're self-destructive, but you are man. You are going to get there. So Samuel Mold said, and this is my son, and he really, you should have used this. You never sent me this in your script. Great Scott.
I didn't want it to be too obvious. Like,
oh no, because you're gonna use the Back to the Future music. That's not gonna be too obvious, right? So you could have.
Yeah, but that's different. That's different.
You know what?
Though.
I'm gonna. I'll tell you what I'll do today. I'm gonna record me saying "Great Scott." I'll try and get it as close to Doc as I can. If you can put it in that video, edit it in there.
It's already rendered. It's already rendered.
Next time, there's gonna be a part 2 though, right?
I mean, yeah, but like, I'm not doing anything like that. That's the whole point of the whole point of weekend videos is that I take the weekend off, not spend the weekend making these videos.
Come on, you lightweight.
Oh, can we all agree Melee needs? Yes, of course Melee needs a buff. But like, the problem with that is that it was like the best build at one point because of how strong it was.
It was indeed until I think One Wasteland released and everything was nerfed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that really that really changed the. I don't know. What do you think of One Wasteland? I enjoyed it. I actually, when just before One Wasteland came out, I'd stopped playing and I was considering chucking it in, because basically as a level, I think it was about 200 back then, 200 plus player. At that point, you were confined to 3 or 4 spaces where there were enemies that were even, level 50. I think level 50 was the highest back then, or level 60, right? And anywhere else was just a waste of time to visit, because if you're planning to buff your XP, which was the only thing you could really do back then, because we didn't have legendary crafting or anything like that. If you wanted to get XP, you're going to be farming the Fisher sites. You're going to be farming West Tech. You might go through White Springs a couple of times, and those were the 3 main things that you'd be doing for the game. And I think One Wasteland kind of opened back the whole map again a little bit.
I don't know. I sort of agree but sort of disagree, because it's like you could get an unyielding set even if you didn't like legendary craft it. You just have to go around and someone would be selling it. Eventually you would get a full set. I used to just mass craft berry mentats, stuff like that.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't have lunch boxes, but I mean I don't bother anymore because I have like 200 lunch boxes and I'm like, what's the fucking point?
I don't farm it for the XP. I farm it for seeing the purple hue.
That's a really old man way of saying that. I like it. Well,
you did give me the role of an old man. I didn't want to disappoint, so
I'm glad. But what do you call it? It's like I like doing it, but the payoff now just isn't really worth it to me anymore, because it just, I don't know. I've got a lot to do as is, and when I spend like 12 hours in Fallout 76, I normally cannot get my video done in time. So
yeah. Samuel Mold, my quad explosive double barrel shreds. Yeah.
I can imagine. Bring back shotguns. Yeah. They removed them. I know they debuffed them. I know. I'm fucking with you. Don't worry.
They did nerf them.
I know.
Yeah. There's always going to be someone who's happy with a nerf, who's not happy with a nerf. I've never been into shotguns really. So
I think I've said this like a billion times. I just want every build to be as good as every other build.
I think
You know?
there should be a way to make every build work for you in the way that every other build works for somebody else. I think it's personal preference, and it's a role playing game at its in its essence. And if you wanted to role play as a pistol toting pistol packet,
In fairness,
yeah, if you wanted to do that, you should. There should be a way to make it viable over, for example, a fixer build.
well, no, but in fairness, I mean, fixes aren't good anyway. Let's be honest. Oh, controversial.
Take that
opinion.
back. Take that back. Right now.
No, they're not. I'm sorry, they're just not. They're not the same.
I'm gonna
They
disconnect
can't
right
be.
now. End. Where's the end stream
You
button?
won't. You won't. No balls.
What do you mean no? But I'm old, but I still have balls.
It's just it's a, what do you call it? It's a young thing to say. I think it's actually Australian.
It
I'm
might
not
be
sure.
Yeah,
It's-
all the dumb stuff is Australian to say. Oh, there we go. Got you there. Ooh, that
I mean,
face.
that's
that
fine.
Face, that
That's fine.
face.
I'm like half Australian. I'm half British, so I don't really care.
There we go. There we go. There had to be. I knew there was something I liked about you.
I was born in Australia, Gizmo. You
And
can't use that as a fucking excuse.
I knew there was at least half of you I liked. There we go.
Oh yeah, get fucked. Get fucked.
No, I love the Australians. I really do. I love the Australian accent. The Australian
Oh,
accent
yeah,
is
mate?
perfect.
Is
Yeah,
that so, mate?
That is great. Yeah, I love it. There we go.
People find it really weird when I use because obviously I was born in Australia, so I have an Australian accent.
You
I
do,
just...
but when you try to do an Australian accent, it sounds wrong. Don't ever do that again.
It's just overpowered by my posh British shit that I got from watching the Oxcast and my dad. Like,
Ah.
it genuinely is. So it's just one of those things.
Have you ever seen Peaky? Have you ever seen Peaky Blinders?
I have not.
I haven't
Should I?
either, but people keep telling me I should because it's apparently there's a huge. It's set in Birmingham, which is where I'm from, and Birmingham is renowned for having a really, really bad accent, and like no one except
How about
the Brummies
this?
understand it.
Explosive energy guns. Oh, I know a guy that can get you explosive energy guns. Not only explosive energy guns, unyielding power armor.
Oh, don't go there.
I'm not going into that.
You know I want a set of
Cheeto,
that,
how
right?
dare you disrespect the fixer? I'm sorry. I just don't think they. I just don't follow the hype. You know, I am not with the numbers. The numbers don't agree that the fixer is the best. It's just a lot of people like to think it is.
I think
sorry.
it comes down to a damage per hit and damage per second. I think.
That's kind of the same thing, but yeah.
No, it's not exactly.
Well, yeah,
Think-
damage per hit.
Think about it, right?
Like adequate to damage per second.
If you
Look,
can,
get on to another topic because let's get off the fixes.
yeah.
What's roadmap? Okay, there we go. Let's go.
Roadmap.
What's wrong? What are we mad about with the roadmap this time?
Oh, it's kind of a repeated thing, and I've had some people have made a decent argument because I think I released a video that said like, can you imagine getting around the streets of London with a roadmap that wasn't accurate? I can't. I'm not from London, but I've been to London. Trying to get around there with a roadmap that isn't accurate would be hell. But
Personally, I
on
don't
the-
use maps.
Yeah, but wow, can you imagine Google being updated with maps that were not accurate? And I've actually driven through England before Google had their updates. It's, and so is Sam, but he was sleeping. Yeah.
Right,
It's
we're not talking about the fixer anymore, okay? Let's
No
not
fixers,
chat. Come on,
Inferno.
come on. We all love automatic weapons. We all had personal preference. It's fine. It doesn't matter what you use in this fucking game. It's easy. Come on.
Oh no, we've got someone going in with the loudmouth. Schnook says handmade. Oh,
Look, I made a video on the handmade 2525. Go check it out if you want my opinions on the handmade. I
Dude,
don't like the handmade.
I've got to say while I'm
that's
here
my
that those
opinion.
people who are not yet subscribed and to Geto's channel, Inferno, I know you in real life. So if you're not subscribed to his channel, go and subscribe.
That was
now.
a fucking threat. Holy shit.
I know where you
It's
live.
like I know where you live. Subbed in channel. Look, I make a lot of content. Let's be honest.
Yeah, go and
I have
sub
something
to
for
his channel
everyone.
right now, and he does have a lot of instructional videos. If you want to forget Angry Turtle. Ooh, am I allowed to say that? Forget Angry Turtle. Go to Jeto and subscribe to Jeto.
I mean, I don't want to be rude to Angry Turtle, but I think I'm easier to understand in terms of accents, and that's like the only thing that I have over
I
him.
actually think that Angry Turtle gets a lot of subs because of that accent. I think he knows that as well. He kind of uses it like an Arnold Schwarzenegger because he's from Austria, as far as I'm aware.
I mean, I got nothing against the dude. I don't watch his stuff. I'm not subbed to his channel because I don't watch Fallout 76 content because I feel like that. I've said this like a billion times, and I'll say it a billion times over, right? There's if I go and watch, say, Angry Turtles video, that's going to give me inspiration to make a similar video,
And then
it's going to be me regurgitating.
Did that, yeah.
No. It'll be me regurgitating what he said, and at that point, why the hell am I making the video? So I don't actually watch. I don't watch Senra anymore. I don't watch Angry Turtle anymore. I think I watch like Lone Bolt Wanderer still, just because his production quality is really nice, and I want to support that. And I think anyone who's like on YouTube trying to get to 4K eventually, trying to get to like that quality makes me really happy. Because right now I'm on a 1080p webcam, but I want to get like a Sony 6400 at one point, which is a 4K, like, 30 FPS, and I want to put that in the videos eventually. But it's a little bit of this, and right now I make enough money to live on, technically from YouTube, but it isn't where I can just piss away $1,000.
And plus you have the you're trying to move to Canada and stuff as well, which is going to cost money.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And I'm saving up for like a graphics card to make videos look better. So it's like, what do I want? Do I want the webcam now, or do I want?
Oh, graphics cards are an expensive thing right now, right?
Yeah, the 3090 Ti is coming out soon. That's in January, and that's probably going to run $5,000 Australian.
Yeah, that's if you can get your hands on it. So.
Don't kill me, please. He's not going to kill you. It's just a joke. No, I'm saying the handmade bloody explosive is better than the fixer. I mean, yes. In my opinion, it goes the Enclave plasma rifle, the quad explosive laser rifle, or like bloody explosive, whatever you want to say. Like, but obviously, if you don't have the explosive effect, it instantly gets dropped down. So just keep that with a grain of salt. And then it goes railway rifle, handmade, and then fixer, because that's, by the numbers alone, that is the ranking. So if anyone says any of those guns are shit, I mean, it's not true. It's just, they're just poking fun, because it's like, it does like 6% less damage than a handmade, I'll tell you what, 6% less damage than a railway, or it does 12% less damage than a quad laser rifle, or it does.
You will get
it doesn't
people
kill...
that will come onto your channel then and really throw shade just because you've said, oh, fixer's shite, right?
I'm going to say that at the start of the next video, I swear to God. Just because... Flamer explosive, sorry. Yeah, exactly. That's great. That's a great weapon. But, like, we're not talking about, like, that weapon. We're talking about Commando.
Legacies, right?
No. We're talking... Well, legacies are in there. It goes, like... That's why I said, like, quadra bloodied explosive or anti-armor
Gio,
explosive.
question for you. Should legacies be taken out of the game? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, why?
And it's not just because I have one now.
Yeah,
like...
I also have one, and I would hate to see it nerfed or taken out completely. But I can see the arguments.
I don't see the point. At this point, I don't see the point.
I don't see the point if they're going to remove PvP completely, because if you're going against just, if it's PvE, then what difference does it make to anybody else? But if it's PvP, everybody's experienced this one time when they've had to defend their workshop against some guy who comes in with a legacy weapon, right?
All I say to that is just get an Enclave plasma rifle, slap on Commando, and it would like the flamer attachment and just melt him. Like, that's literally all I'm going to say in response to that. Like, there's literally a guy who killed, the Slugbuster, right? He put the flamer attachment on that, and he just took down Earl within like a minute.
Yeah.
So the plasma rifle with the flamer attachment and the Enclave plasma rifle with the flamer attachment is the best Commando weapon. There's nothing we can really say against that, because it takes out the best, like, mob with the most amount of resistance the quickest. Like, that's, as DPS goes, it's the best. So
it is indeed.
The paddle ball is the best. I mean, we're not talking about every weapon in the game. We're talking about Commando.
Ball.
If we're talking about that, of course the paddle ball wins. Shout out Kev to it. I love his stuff. He is an inspiration to a lot of my stuff. No, I love you, Bongo.
I like Kev Jewett. He's just there to have fun. Like, you watch his videos, he's just there to, just to mess around and have fun. And that's why people sub to him, because he is just a fun guy, obviously. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's like in real life, but, what he presents on YouTube is just, screw it. Let's just have fun, right?
Oh, real talk. Anyone who has a legacy weapon right now, they're removing explosive weapons from damaging you. Let's go.
What?
Yeah, so you're not going to get damage from your own explosive weapons. What were we talking about before that? Well, the roadmap, that was it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't think it matters too much. I genuinely don't. Honestly, I prefer the quality of life update than more content. I prefer a patch that fixes existing issues and just gives us more crap that we're not going to do. Like, no offense, but that's what I think.
But the thing is that when they fix existing issues, other old issues coming back to the surface. I remember when I was having this issue.
I know, but I like to hope that they're taking their time so that doesn't happen.
Geo, the only way that this is ever going to happen, that they're ever going to quash all the bugs and all the stuff that's been bugging us for 2 or 3 years, is if they change the engine in which they're doing it. And they won't do that because they're in terms of, like, they've got a lot of Russian players, right? Russian players don't have as advanced rigs as the Westerners do, and they would automatically, the hardware settings requirements would just skyrocket. And that would.
I disagree.
Oh, I don't.
I disagree on the notion. Have you played Doom Eternal?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
That thing runs on a toaster.
Have you tried that? Are you talking from experience?
Shut the fuck up.
No, I am telling you. I know a lot of Russian players who on other games have been ousted because their rigs won't run it when it's updated. And Bethesda would have a problem because if people have paid for the game, they would realistically expect to still be able to play that game 5 years on with the same rig that they bought it on, right?
I disagree.
I am sure that somewhere in like the terms of agreement there is something in Bethesda's, when you click on that little check mark that no one ever reads the contract for, I'm absolutely sure in there is something that they reserve the right to improve or change the game in a way which in the future might make it possible for you to not be able to play it. But it would still be a PR nightmare, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. My personal thing is it's not the engine, it's that they just haven't optimized it enough, which is why it has so many issues. And further onto that, it's I don't know. It's just one of those things.
Okay, Bon 6 times water.
It's bong water. It's bong water 420.
But okay, you know this person. Okay,
I love this guy. I believe he's rather an anxiety ranger or he's one of the rangers or like a fan. One of the two.
Cool.
One of the three.
I clean West Tech with a quantum paddleball. Was fun. If I had a quantum paddleball, I'd love to live stream me trying to get through West Tech with that.
We'll get one. They're not hard to get.
Yeah, I'm sure that I would double my my subscribe in one live stream right there. So,
just do a paddleball only playthrough. There you go.
There we go.
Can I beat Fallout 76 with only the paddleball?
Me and Samuel Mold, who's on my chat here, we're gonna do a challenge. I think soon. We're working on a way to do it. I don't quite know how to the technicalities of it. We're gonna go against each other. We're gonna strip off naked. I mean, in the game, not in real life. Yes, just so you won't think something funny is going on.
I don't think that's good for YouTube, GIZMO.
We're gonna strip off, no armor or anything. We're gonna drink quantum Nuka-Cola, quantum, whatever it is. Anyway, and then wherever we spawn after that, we're gonna do a challenge. Who can kill a Scorch Beast quickest? We cannot craft anything. We can only like collect stuff and do different stuff. We can still do perks and stuff, but we're gonna do a challenge based on that, and we'll see how that goes. So that was his idea, by the way. So
fair enough.
When I haven't come off an 11-hour shift, I'll be able to explain that a little bit better. So the roadmap.
I like it.
We're going to call it the Nuka Shine Challenge, right? So if you get to a Scorch Beast Queen and you die, when you get to a Scorch Beast and you die, you have to drink another Nuka Shine and then continue it. Whoever kills a Scorch Beast quickest will win, basically.
I'd rather honestly, I'd call it who can beat the Scorch Beast first or whatever, something like that. Like that works on YouTube for some reason. But the roadmap. I'm sorry, everyone watching this. I know we're terrible at like holding on to one topic and we just go off on random tangents. But that's why we're
just doing this for fun, really. So,
I mean, yeah, I'm not making any money from this unless you're paying me. Are you paying me to be here?
No.
I'm gonna disconnect real quick.
Well, I mean, the thing is that we said we haven't sat down and had a decent chat in a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
We thought if we're gonna sit down and have a chat, why not stream it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because that gives you content for your channel, and that means I can sit here and I mean I've been working on a thumbnail for the weekend videos coming soon. That's kind of what's going on. But I'm not too fussed about the roadmap. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll. I genuinely think that we'll get an update soon, and it'll be okay. Like, I know you want to think that the game is going down like a downward period.
You think I want to think that?
Down.
I don't want to think that. I don't want to think that. I just.
Okay, I said that the wrong way.
Thank
I know
you very much, Geo. Oh, you're buying into all this. Gizmo's toxic, and he just wants to see the game fail. Cheers, buddy.
I'll
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
I've got a bottle of water.
I've got a bottle of water. I'll match your bottle of water and I'll raise it by 3/4 full bottle of water.
Mine's a 2-liter bottle of water. That's full.
Shut up, man.
Look, just like on YouTube, I just have a bigger. All right, that's literally.
Shut up.
I'm kidding. I love you, Gizmo. You know that.
Yeah.
All right, for anyone wondering, I'm not at all egotistical about my YouTube channel size. I just
Not
like
at
to...
all. Not at all.
We just like to poke fun at each other. That's
Yeah,
literally
we
it.
do. This is how we roll. Yeah.
I'd be all over the place. Easier for you. It's harder that way. More action. Fair enough. What would the pit bring? I think that's. I think.
No, continue. Forget
Okay,
that last line.
Okay. All right, I see you. I see you.
Geo, that's just tit for tat. You know I love you too, man.
I know. I think the pit's gonna be good. I think whether we like it or not, the pit's gonna come with a lot of boss raids. I think the piss is gonna come with a lot of boss raids. It's gonna have like a lot of stuff for us to do, and hopefully it's just a little bit different from Daily Ops. That the bosses are actually fun to fight, and they're stronger than the ones that they are in Daily Ops. Because Daily Ops are supposed to be dungeons in, like, say if you played WoW or something. That's what it's supposed to be like. But we didn't actually get that. That's why they're making the pit, so we actually have something like that in an MMO. Like, we're getting more content. Because we can't just keep playing in the same world that we're in every single day. Eventually, this is just going to be the hub world, and we're going to go out to different places. Like, that's how it's going along.
That would be
because that's basically what it is, and that's hopefully what we're going to get. Because
yeah, but when
I don't know.
Geo, when I hear like stuff like Pete Hines says that it's going to be repeatable and daily.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you, but repeatable. Every dungeon in WoW is repeatable if you want the best loot. Like, that's just how it is. Like, if we're playing an MMO, Gizmo, whether you like it or not, it has the MMO model, and it is backed by Microsoft, the people who own Sea of Thieves. Like, it's going to be grindy. Like, that's what we do now, and then we love it. Let's be honest, we're in it to do shit. Like, we turn on the game because we want something to do, not because, not because we don't want something to do, or we just want to sit there and shoot stuff, or like, yeah, a story's nice, but at the end of the day, we're getting on it because we want a list of things to do because we're humans, and that's what what makes us tick. And we get in there and we do it, and we feel like we accomplish something at the end of the day, so we can go to sleep and then, go to sleep for the rest of our lives and die one day. Like, that's the sad reality of life. That's what we're doing.
Geo, stop. You're a twat. No.
Hey, at least not the piss. Yes, I know. Thank you,
The
Grin.
piss.
That's what we're going to refer to the pit from now on.
Okay,
the piss DLC coming soon.
Bon water.
Piss gang.
Piss
Gang.
No,
Piss gang.
you are not going to shake me down on this one. Bon Water said, I bet it's just daily
sorry.
ops. And I made a whole video about that it is just going to be daily ops. And
I hope
you know
isn't.
what though?
Look.
Actually, I'm gonna get out from this negativity that people have accused me of being recently. I'm not against daily ops right now. I actually quite enjoy daily ops.
I'm not. Yeah, no. Honestly, yeah, they're fine.
Yeah,
I just don't like a couple mutations in them, like poison, volatile, and resilient. They need to go,
resilient.
and
I can do everything except resilient. Those two have, because you're just a weaker player. But I don't like resilient. I'm okay with toxic and stuff like that, but
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh. You can get fucked, Gizmo.
There we go. There you show your true colours right there. There we go.
Jet, have you ever played Elite Dangerous? That is a grind.
Oh, Jet, I
We
would
don't
love-
need to compare.
Jet!
We don't need to compare grinds.
Jet, I would love
That's
to
not-
get you
that's
in
not the
Elite
point.
Dangerous.
Have you, did you ever
Oh,
play the Dead by Daylight back in
oh,
2016?
Dead
That's
by
a fucking
Daylight's got
grind. Like that's not the
nothing.
point.
Jet, have you? No, okay, Jet. Samuel Mold, my own flesh and blood, makes a very good point. Have you ever played Elite Dangerous?
No, I don't want to. Personally, I really don't want to.
Jet, you have to. You have to.
I don't. I don't.
And you
I
have
don't.
to. You have to. You have to. And I have to be there when you start playing it, and I have to stream it. I will come in my. I will come in my starship, and I will personally.
I don't need to know about your cum right now. That is not what we're talking about.
I'll tell you what though, Elite Dangerous, I really do like it. Although that's a subject. For a
I've looked
completely
at it.
different video.
It's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea.
It's not your cup of tea until you play it. It's not your cup. Have you played?
I disagree.
Okay, all right. There's two kind of space games. Are you just not into science fiction, or you just?
I kind of am. It's just like I just don't like the idea of just being a ship driver, basically, because that's what Elite Dangerous is just being really good at driving a ship around, more or less, and doing missions from inside that. That's cool. It's just not something I'm interested in.
What about
that's
what about No Man's Sky? If you had to choose between the two, let's say someone's pointing a gun at your head, which if I was there in person, I would possibly do, and you have to choose between No Man's Sky and Elite Dangerous. Which one would you choose?
No Man's Sky, just because I want to support what's his name's the creators of it, just taking it so very far from like really shit.
You can't. Oh, come on! But which one do you think was the better game?
No Man's Sky.
Why?
Because I enjoy
it's
it.
made by because it's made by an obscure 5-person team. Just because of that.
No, because it looks like a game I would enjoy over Elite Dangerous.
Because
it looks like a game I would enjoy over Elite Dangerous.
But what makes it better than Elite Dangerous to you? I play both, so I'm not judging. Absolutely, I have both games and I like them both. So,
but I have nothing. I look at one of those games and I go, "Huh, I look like me personally. I would enjoy that one over that one." And that is like all I have.
That's fair enough. That's fine. No. I'm not trying to call you out.
Thank you.
I will allow you to enjoy what you enjoy. I will not impose my own levels of enjoyment. No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Take me onto your stream. We have to fail the restart 3 times.
No, I'm just taking back my. There was a big chunk of this live stream. You were bigger than me, and were bigger than me.
Yeah,
and people were saying
true.
that you steal the show.
He's
so
cutting it out.
I had to put you.
He's cutting it out. He's cutting it out.
I ain't cutting nothing out. Anyway.
You can't even watch that start of the stream. There's a video playing on the video.
Yeah, but no. I absolutely.
Warframe was fun for a while. I enjoyed that.
Warframe. I haven't even played it.
I mean, it's basically just another grind. Like that's literally it. I hope it's not as difficult as the infamous dungeons, the burrows. No, that's not what I mean by dungeon, Nexi. A dungeon in like World of Warcraft is like literally just a place you go to do a boss raid, and you kill a bunch of lesser enemies, and you have like a group of friends who just go through it, and you wipe everything out, and you get to the end of it. You kill a boss, you get loot, and you skedaddle, and you just do that over and over again until you get the loot that you want, to get better loot, to then get better loot, to then get better loot. Like that's content, sadly, for those games. They just keep bringing up more stuff like that, and I guarantee once everyone has got, like, now that we have legendary crafting, better legendaries are going to come out. Yeah. Like, it could literally just be something as, like, simple as ultra bloodied, ultra explosive, ultra fast reload speed. And that's all it will be. And the only way you're going to be able to get it is by killing a boss in the pit. Like, that would be the way that they would do it. Because that's the, believe it or not, the MMO style. That is the model. That's the model.
But Bethesda will always say to you, it is not an MMO game, right? But they're following the same model.
I don't care at the end of the day. I'm playing it because I enjoy it. I do enjoy that's
it.
literally it.
Well,
yeah, I didn't say you didn't. I'm just saying that, like, at the end of the day, we're allowed to argue. I mean, we are. Yeah, fuck you.
Definitely.
We're allowed to argue. We're allowed to be mad at bad things about the game, but
Jeto, at the end of the day, though, you and I like each other, right? What if more people could disagree about certain aspects of the game and still like each other at the end of the at the end of the day?
Look, it's 2021. You can't say like he or him anymore without someone correcting you. Like,
there we go.
like what do you expect from people? That's all I'm gonna say. Like, what do you expect? Just try to make the best out of a bad situation, and you just get rid of the idiots when you find them. Like, that's kind of it. That's the way I see it.
For those of you, I've got quite a few people in this live stream of mine at the moment, and thank you, Jeto, for posting that in your Discord so I can get those people live. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you guys for coming on over. I appreciate that. If you haven't subbed to Gizmo yet, do. He's a great guy, great everything.
And the fact that he's still saying that after some of these things I've said about him today, it's amazing. So yeah,
I don't
he's
really
the
care.
bigger. Well, he's the bigger man in some ways. Anyway,
I mean, I have a bigger penis.
that's what he wants to say. That's what he wants to believe. You know,
That's all I care about. That's all I care about.
He's Australian, and that's not possible. So level 670, and still don't have all the pieces for the Arctic armor.
I don't know what that
Grinch
means.
Sith. What?
See, I still don't have all the pieces of Arctic armor. Arctic armor.
Arctic armor is something that you pick up from daily ops. I've picked up a few pieces.
Oh, the Arctic armor. Right. I'm off for the night. Thank you for dropping by, Inferno. Appreciate you.
Ah, Inferno, thank you. I know where you live. Remember, I will remember everything you've said today. There we go.
Fuck.
He lives like literally 5 minutes drive from my house, so I'm going to go and pummel him tomorrow. There we go.
Do you want to quickly just say? Do you want to just quickly say? For legal reasons, that's a joke.
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For practical reasons, I'll see you tomorrow, Mieszko.
For legal reasons.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it's good. It's good to have a chat for once.
It is good. It is good, and it's nice to have people with us while we have this chat. I never thought it would be.
Oh
Quite,
yeah.
You know, it is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like if you guys kind of like this kind of stuff, we could probably work out how to do it more often. If some of you would want more of this, I'm down to drop onto Gizmo's channel and talk to him like once a week. That's fine.
Oh, because
Once a week.
Once a week, bloody hell.
I mean, to be fair, that's more than what we talk now, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no, I you know I always love talking to you, absolutely. But maybe we could stream us talking during
Most people do.
gameplay.
I mean, would you guys prefer a podcast, or the people in stream right now? Would you prefer a podcast, or would you prefer us like playing a game and doing that instead? We're not going to say anything until someone types something in chat. No, no, shh. No. Come on.
Jeez,
Come on, guys. Come on.
people have forgotten where their keyboards are.
Oh, that's all right. Hey, you guys. How you doing, Captain Awesome? This is great. Don't matter. He doesn't. Ah, there we go. Grinch
It doesn't
care.
matter. Okay,
Thank you,
you know,
Grinch.
I would much rather just sit and talk. At my age,
Play in chat?
old man, I find it difficult to concentrate on.
Look, I didn't call the character old man as an insult, Gizmo. The
No.
character was just an old man. That was like the only characteristic he had, and I needed a voice, and I
Screw
gave it
you,
to
man. Screw you.
There's a time delay? Yeah, there's a bit of a
Yeah,
delay.
there is a time delay a bit, yeah. That's why we gave everybody time. We did give them time, right?
Is 5 minutes at the start count? I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what counts anymore.
I would love to do this kind of stuff. I mean, we could invite guests and stuff as well. We can get, you know, Fisty still wants to get on this, right? So
Oh, yeah, I'd be down to.
we can.
Oh, that's the thing. We'll try. If we can't do it every week, we'll do it like every second week or something.
Yeah.
Like we'll make it work because
Yeah.
that's like what we could do.
It
And
is
I
good.
could sit here and just have a video rendered out, just make the thumbnail and be ready. Like I can chill, have a good time. What is your opinion on the implementation of drones and Sentinel AI in the military and police? That sounds awesome.
What the freaking hell?
That sounds fucking cool. I like that. I like that. You know, someone's stealing and they just get tased, like instantly. Great.
I don't know.
Someone's breaking the law, tased. Like I like it. That sounds awesome.
What is your opinion on the implementation of drones and sentient AI?
Look, keep
Well,
in
I'll
mind,
tell you what. If you have sentient,
Gizmo is very, very drunk right now.
if you have sentient, my son's on the stream. What is your opinion?
Sure, he doesn't care.
Anyway, I'm not drunk. I am.
No, you are just drunk. There's a difference.
I am relaxed. Okay.
No, I can tell. You can't slur your words.
I slur my
what's
words because I'm
your-
from Birmingham. Anyway.
Sure.
Okay, I want to answer
And
this point.
I
I
say the
want
C
to
word 'cause I'm
answer this point. What is your opinion on the implementation of drone and sentient AI in the military and police? I think it would negate the need that people feel today to defund the police. An AI will not see skin color. They will see you've committed a crime or you haven't committed a crime. And in court, there would
let's
no.
not open that can of worms. Let's not.
There
I'm
would be
not.
no. Oh, where I am in the world, there's no can of worms. But there would be no kind of controversy then. Oh, you're just arresting me because I'm black. No, I'm arresting you because you committed a crime. And it's an AI that does it. He doesn't see skin color. I think it's a fantastic idea.
The Jeto channel does not at all want to be here right now. I just want you to know that. I did not know this was happening when he invited me to the stream.
I didn't know this was happening when I invited
Tonic,
you to the
how
stream.
you doing? You legend. How are you going, my man?
Oh, Tonic,
The
what's your
Mothman
thoughts on the new Mothman event? I can say that because I've played it.
I've watched you play it, so I can comment on that.
I'm going to drink some of this juice, so you can continue. There you go.
Oh, I think it's cool. I like the idea of it. I like that they're giving us something new and not just like rehashed content. It's cool that they're sort of going into the story of the Mothman. And what was it again? Like there's like a creature in the lead mine or whatever. I call it the lead mine. I can't remember the name because it was like 2 months period where I had a break.
Because you've just said the lead mine, I also can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
But
you know the
everybody
mine,
knows the mine that you go to mine lead with the excavator armor.
Yes, that one.
That
The
one, yeah,
interloper
we all know that,
at the bottom. Like I hope that they go into that as well, and as they go into like the Mothman stuff, they go into that. So, thoughts on that? I like that they're expanding the lore a bit more. What's up, boys? I'm just chilling with some food to cook. Thought I'd hop in for a few minutes. Thank you, Tonic.
You still see you are seeing that because I don't see that yet. Damn it!
For context, Tonic. For some reason, I just see the stream comments earlier. I don't know why.
Even though it's my stream, Geo sees these comments first. And he's reading out comments. I've got no idea what's going on. He's just reading out comments that are there on my stream, and I can't see them, but he can. In Australia, where they have the crappiest internet in possibly the world, people in Africa would see it quicker than both of us.
It's awesome. I love you, Tonic. I love
Lucky
I love-
Hole
I love your
Mine.
videos.
Lucky Hole Mine. We have it.
Lucky Hole
here.
Mine. That's it.
That's it.
Tonic.
I got it first.
Real talk. Real
Well
talk.
done.
Real
I got it
talk.
first.
Real talk. Tonic and Tier are like the only Fallout 76 creators I actually watch. And that's not like an insult to any other 76 creator. It's just that I tend not to watch 76 content because I don't want to like make content and it's just I'm just regurgitating what other people have said. So I love your stuff, Tonic. Keep it up.
Tonic,
Obviously, you know,
thank you
you're
for
gonna keep
dropping
you're
by.
gonna keep it up whether or not I say it or not, but I just wanted you to know that you're awesome.
Tonic, thank you for dropping by. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you for all those people that are telling us now what that lead mine is called. It is called
Yeah, lucky on mine.
Lucky Hole Mine.
I mean, we knew.
We did.
We
Both
just
of
don't
us
call
knew.
it. We know. Look, where is it on the map? Tell me. You know where it is, don't you?
Southeast.
It's right next to
of
line.
course.
Right next to
Absolutely.
line in the sand. It's
Absolutely.
Right next to line in the sand. Thanks, Jenna. No problem, Tonic.
Oh,
I love you,
gosh. You know, this podcast is a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
That's because you're like 6 spirits shots in.
No. No, I'm a bit more than that, but never mind.
I'm not drunk at all. This is just me normally. That lead mine. Well, I mean, yeah, but like,
Nice,
either way,
that
the interloper
lead
is down there. My opinion on that is that I honestly, I hope we get more like info on that because we haven't for a while since like the game has been released. So it would be nice to see some more to do with that. And like rival cultists, that's also another concept which is really cool with the event that's coming out.
That's one of the things I
like
think
that.
is interesting about Starfield. I mean, because that was on our list of things to talk about today. I think we've mentioned the name once, and then we just moved off to other things. I mean, a lot of the news that has dropped recently is talking. There he is. I think Jeto mentioned earlier, for those of you who weren't here, that he was kind of, I'm hoping against hope that it's going to be good. I
really hope to God when it releases, it's not like every other Bethesda game where it like has a lot of bugs like day one, and they need to do a day one patch. That's all I hope, because that's gonna be a PR nightmare, and that's really bad for everything.
I'm not sure
Bethesda.
I'm not sure there's going to be a PR nightmare, because I think everybody's expecting it to drop with at least 50 bugs.
But like that's the thing. If everyone's expecting it and it doesn't happen, it's going to be really good. Like that's like that would be really good for the Bethesda brand.
Do you think it's going to drop on a date that they actually say?
I don't think so, and I don't care. I just want them to take literally as much time as possible to make sure it's good. Same with Elder Scrolls 6, because as you all know, a rushed game, yada yada sucks. Whatever. that's my rendition of that amazing quote.
I don't think that we're going to see Elder Scrolls skip. Wow, bloody hell! Yeah, you are right.
Jeto is going to the museum too soon if he does more 76 content. What do you mean the museum? I don't know.
What?
Most of my 76 content.
Okay, I need to put this shout out. When I started my channel, Captain Awesome was also starting his channel. Go over there now and subscribe to his channel. If you're here,
you see that? You see what that says right there?
No,
that says buy Captain Awesome's notebook on Amazon right now. That's what you guys should be doing. It's an awesome notebook.
I mean,
and it looks great.
Captain Awesome has his stuff together much more than I do. I don't have any merch. I don't sell anything on this channel. I just do because I enjoy. Captain Awesome enjoys what he does, but he also knows that he's kind of this guy who is kind of awesome. He's a bit like Jeto, but Jeto at the beginning. He's mega focused and he knows what he wants to achieve. So go and support him, sub to his channel, engage with him, make sure that he gets as much love as he can on his channel. Go and do that right now if you haven't already.
Food's done though. Gonna head out for a bit and chill. Have a great stream, dudes. Thank you for coming by, Tonic. We love you, dude. Keep up.
Tonic is great. Thank you, Tonic. Thank you.
If you guys don't know Tonic, I mean, obviously you do if you know us as well, because you found us through 76. But if you don't know him, he makes really good 76 content.
Better than me. So there we go.
I just want to know what he records on, if it's a 2K monitor or it's a 4K monitor, because his quality is really nice.
He has really good quality. Yeah.
That's all I want to know, because that's the good stuff.
That is he's living the life, isn't he?
I mean, we're all living some sort of life.
I'm thinking I should do some water as well. There you go.
It's just hot in here because I've got my PC on, and it was rendering before, and it was pulling out that heat. And I've got the door closed so I don't wake anyone up at 8 a.m.
I've got 10:30 p.m. I don't think my son is on here anymore. I think that so I can
start swearing.
No, definitely not.
I could start drinking more aggressively.
No, I haven't got much left, to be honest with you. But there we go. I've got a question for you, Gio.
Yep. What's the question?
In all seriousness,
for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got
okay.
we've got quite a few.
Oh.
We've got.
You just said serious, and I can't.
Is that water in your bottle? Because I'm starting to doubt it.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I have a serious need to go and relieve myself. Do you think that you can keep 14 people entertained for 45 seconds?
Oh. I'll try my best, Gizmo.
Okay, I'm going to count 5, 4, 3. Are you sure?
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes, go. Go.
5,
just be
4,
quick.
Okay, I'm just going to go. See you in a bit.
How you doing, chat? How you doing? It's your boy, the Jetmans. If you're all excited, Let me know what you guys. While I've got you here, tell me what you think of weekend content, because weekend content is one of those things where it's predominantly unedited to a certain degree, and it's just me playing the original Fallout. I'm still here. I'm watching you. I know you are, and that's one of my things, because I like the idea. I like the idea of taking weekends off And I know it kind of sucks in the YouTube algorithm. It sucks for a lot of things. And I hate the idea of just uploading unedited content. But in the same regard, I don't want to not have that. You know what I mean? Like, I at least want to give you, like, the people who sub to my channel something on the weekend. So, yeah. I'm just going to say hello, Gizmo, long time no see. Empress, he's currently taking a piss. Sorry. He'll be back soon. He's just in the bathroom. What DLC do you want in Fallout? That's a hard one. Mothership Zeta would be cool in 76. That one would be really cool because Mothership Zeta was okay in Fallout 3, but I'd like to see it in the next one. Go get beer for 14 people. I don't really want to drink because I've had like a lot of issues with substances over the, well, you know, mostly caffeine, but you know, he's gone to the love. Yeah. But I would like you guys' opinions on that. What do you guys like the idea of weekend content where it's just really chill? Let me know. Let me know. That's what I want to know.
Yo.
Hey Gizmo, Empress just showed up, and I told you
Empress
were
is
taking
here.
a piss.
Great. Yeah, Empress always takes a piss. So.
No. I said you were going to take a piss.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, me.
Gizmo is fucking hammered right now, guys. Just in case you're wondering.
My son is still here. Hey, Sam, go
the fuck to sleep.
go to bed.
I can't sleep. You're making too much noise, Dad. Yes.
There's at least
Thank you,
2
Chris. I
levels
appreciate
between us, so he definitely cannot hear me right now. Where is Empress? Where is she?
She's here.
Oh, Empress. Just gonna say, Gizmo, long time no see. Me and Empress have a history. We were in nuclear
I don't like
winter.
where this is going.
No, definitely not. But Empress was in nuclear winter, and towards the end, we played a lot together in the Brotherhood of Wood, and we both got a lot of toxicity because she was a freaking good player, and everybody accused her of being a hacker, and she wasn't. She was just killing everybody.
I like to see it. Well, Empress,
She
I
was
respect
great.
you.
She was good. She was good.
Ow. That was weird. Always the same Gizmo. And him just drinking.
Yeah,
Yes, him drinking heavily. No,
Empress-
Samuel, go to sleep.
Sam, go
Your father will come. Your father will go downstairs right now, and he will put you to sleep.
upstairs. I am down at
Oh.
the moment, so I am at the bottom.
He will go
level.
downstairs so hard.
will
that he'll
go
end up
upstairs.
upstairs. He will go downstairs so hard that it will make the floor above it fall down, and then he will put you to sleep.
Where's Inferno? You know, Inferno is his best friend. So I just wish they were both here. So... well, Captain Awesome. Well, in starting what? Can you read that?
I can,
Please do.
but I'd like to see you. I'd like to see you have a go.
This podcast is going places where I don't really like. So here we go. Well, in starting a Jimmy Fallon, what the hell? Late night style show, but on PS4, talking about everything, news, skins, and interviews. So I'm definitely in favor of the chill weekend chat. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Absolutely.
I'm definitely a fan of the chill. Oh, that's awesome. Well, we could do that more often. I mean, it's not my weekend.
Oh,
yeah.
you know what? We could get Captain Awesome in on the next stream we do.
Oh, I'd love to.
It would be great for him. Captain Awesome.
Buy Captain Awesome's notebook.
Yeah, definitely, and I will let him promote that as much as he wants to on our live stream. That would be great.
Ow, it's yours.
Captain Awesome says, "Sam, go to bed." I might actually have to call him on my phone in a minute and tell him just to get his. But he's got.
Why don't you just go upstairs?
It's because I've just been to pee and I can't be absent on my own live stream. So,
Look, go upstairs and just comment on his account, guys. I'm here.
no,
I'm
because
putting my son to
then my
sleep.
wife will say, "What are you doing upstairs? You finish your live stream, go to bed." No, that's not going to happen. And he
No,
knows
I'm
it.
making sure.
He knows it. That's the thing.
Sam's about to get grounded. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Sam. If you don't go to bed right now, next 7 days you're not seeing Inferno and not playing Fallout 76.
Oh,
Jeto feels that.
let's go. Let's talk with GIZMO1st and Jeto.
Who?
Jeto?
Who's what?
Sam to go to bed. I think he means Jeto. He must have been a typo.
Yeah.
Two of my favorites Fallout 76 content. I'm not a Fallout 70. I mean, I guess I do. You know what? Fine. I'll accept it. Sure. I make 76 content. Thank you, Tony Brown. I appreciate it.
Tony, thank you. Thank you. I really needed to hear that recently, actually, because I've been getting quite a... You know what they say? People who like your stuff will never comment on it, but people who don't like it, you will always hear from.
Well, that's just kind of the thing, though. You've always got to just say, hey, comment. If you have something to say, comment. Like, you've got to say it a lot, like, because normally people who really like your stuff won't say it unless, like, it's a live stream like this, like Tony Bravo. He won't actually say something unless he knows we'll read it right now and give a response. And I think that's just the human condition. Like, that's how all of us are.
At the
like,
moment where I
to
am,
say
I
something.
will always respond. So anybody who wants to be encouraging, please be encouraging, because
That is funny.
there's so much discouragement
That's-
going on at the moment. No, it's not
Sam will just
funny.
play
Go to
Fortnite, I'll
bed.
tell you.
Ah, Sam hates Fortnite. Yeah, we're with you with that. I've raised him.
Yeah,
I've
be
raised
with
him well,
yeah.
though, right? I've raised him well. He hates Fortnite. He loves Fallout 76. What else? What do I get? Father of the Year award? Shut up, man.
I mean, he's not sleeping right now, so I don't know what to tell you.
Well, where's his mum?
Just text his mum.
No, because
If you don't go to sleep right now.
that will be the end of this live stream. If I text his mum, that will be the end of this live stream. I almost never come.
I see who wears the pants in the relationship.
Oh, we share them. So,
I don't think that's how that works, Gizmo. You can't share pants.
20 years of... I tell you what, when you're married, we'll talk. I'll tell you what, when you and Moki finally get together, like in the physical realm, I'm sure we're
Trust
going to
me,
have many
me and
conversations.
Me and Moki are very simple. She does what I say, and if she doesn't, it annoys me. That's basically as simple as it gets.
That's as simple as it gets until you move to Canada, buddy. But I'm sure we're going to have many conversations in the future about this, and we won't stream them. We won't stream them. Don't worry.
No, legitimately. I will say this out of off the record entirely. I cannot, when it comes down to relationships, I legitimately cannot function unless I'm the dominant one in the relationship. Like, I just get very insecure in it, and I just want to get out of it. It's just how I work.
Well, the thing is, where we are in our company at the moment, we have a very symbiotic relationship. I am the English guy, and we run a language school, so I am kind of
Right.
really needed in that kind of thing. But she is I am definitely not very good at organizing things, and she is.
Right.
So she's the boss in that relationship. But
Exactly.
we have a symbiotic.
But she wears the
relationship.
pants.
And in terms of work, yes. In terms of everything else,
Well,
yeah.
if it's just
Yes.
if it's just in terms of work, why don't you go upstairs? Why don't you go upstairs and stay to sleep?
because I'm enjoying this live stream. There we go.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh,
I try to comment often on both your videos. I don't always agree with your conclusions, but it's always entertaining, and I like to stay engaged with your viewership.
I really
Thank you,
appreciate
Tony.
that. I
appreciate
really
that.
appreciate that kind of comment, because we should be able to disagree with each other without saying, "Oh, I'm gonna unsubscribe."
Viewers on your
or-
channels, yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Out of the
Tony.
year, also, I agree
For
with
me-
Gizmo. 20 years with her, you'll understand. I disagree. If I make it 20 years with her, it's because I've gotten to the point where, like, she just does what I tell her to,
Captain-
and that's kind of. Cool. You can say that's as bad as you want, but that's the worst way of saying it. Giggity.
Captain
Amazing.
Awesome, you and
what
I.
do you think?
I'm going to interrupt you right there, Captain Awesome. In 20 years' time, you and I are going to grab.
I've already said that.
We are going to get together. We're going to make. We're going to get together. We're going to pay
both
for an
welcome. Thanks, man.
airplane ticket for Jeto to come with us and then chat about everything he's just said. And he's going to apologize. He's going to be on his knees apologizing to us. But never mind. Go on. Continue, Jeto. You want to hijack my live stream? You go ahead.
All right. Anyway, what do you think of Bethesda's so-called maintenance?
Oh,
It's Bethesda. That's all I have to say to that.
where is
Bethesda
that?
be Bethesda, man.
Have I not seen that? Where the hell is that? Where is that comment? Oh, okay,
It's
I
from
see
Philly
it.
Phil, and it's Tony.
Philly.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah. Oh. My thoughts. Their maintenance. Well, I mean, the thing is, you can do a lot of maintenance on a system which is already old. The older it is, the more maintenance it's going to actually need, and
Yeah,
we spoke about this already earlier in the stream, but the thing is that I think they're stuck between a rock and a hard place when it comes to 76 because they have a very old engine running it. And if they upgrade it to a newer engine, like let's say if they upgraded it to the Starfield engine, because apparently Starfield's engine is completely new. If they put Fallout 76
it's still the
on
creation
that,
engine. It's just a better version of it.
it is. Yeah, I mean, I've argued this as well and been accused of being negative about it. It's the same engine, but just upgraded. But if they put it on that, then there's going to be a lot of people who bought Fallout 76 3 years ago who are still running the same rig who can't run the game anymore. So they're stuck between.
I disagree.
And a hard place. Yeah, and we've already been over this. He disagrees.
I disagree.
He's
just
wrong,
because
and I'm right. So we've already
optimization-
been over this. It's my stream. I'm right. He's wrong. Yeah, there we go.
I disagree because optimization means all the hardware gets life breathed into it. So no, that's not. It's not just end all be all because on a new engine it's going to run like crap. This isn't Cyberpunk. Like,
Did you have to mention that name?
okay, we're not going there. All right. Halloween. How was your Halloween? We don't celebrate it over here in Australia. How was yours?
You don't celebrate Halloween?
In Australia, no. It wasn't celebrated when I was growing up. I went trick or treating once growing up, and that was when I was a teenager. And I didn't even wear a costume. I just said I was Clark Kent, and I walked around with glasses on that weren't even mine, and I got free candy. So,
Oh, nice. You know what? In terms of Halloween, I also don't celebrate it, but I work with a lot of kids who do. They all had a great time. Everybody came back safe. Nothing bad happened, so I count that as a win.
yeah. I mean, I had a rabbit pie and a wank. I'm pretty happy. Did you see? Look at the delayed reaction on Gizmo from that joke. It took him so long to laugh at that.
That's not internet connection. That is where I am at right now. So
That's brain connection.
I'm coming off an 11-hour shift, so give me a break. The Creation Engine 2 is a joke. Would you care to expand on that a little bit, Philly? Because honestly speaking, I don't have any coding experience. Like I mentioned earlier, that I'm currently sifting through the material that people who are trying to get Nuclear Winter back to the community. They've sent me a ton of material, which is really there's a lot of jargon in there. I'm struggling to understand. So if you have some kind of, if you can expand on that thing that the Creation 2 engine is a joke, do you know anything or anything? I'd appreciate it. Anyway. So Captain Awesome says, so busted facts, who actually puts drugs... I can't even finish that without laughing. Who puts drugs in kids' candy?
Jeto, do you feel sometimes that some of the Americanism reference in Fallout series are too obscure for non-American audiences? Not for me specifically as an Australian, because growing up, all the movies you watched were American, stuff like that. Like, it was so weird to watch, like, say, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, if you ever saw that in Nickelodeon. To watch that and then go to my high school, where my high school was, you know, you'd have the classrooms, but when you leave the classroom, you're now outside. You know, you're in air. You're in a good old playground area. You're talking to your friends and on the outside world. Holy crap, that's scary. And comparing that to like high schools that I would watch on TV, it was always kind of different. So, no, the way that it is in Fallout is it's very aggressively over capitalist, and that's what like the whole point of it is, that it's a parody on the whole series. Even though now that's kind of the opposite. That's kind of a funny thing to mention, that Fallout started as like a parody of like capitalism, and now they've monetized it to such a point that it's kind of an ironic like joke on itself now, isn't it?
It is indeed. And Tony also says, same question for Gizmo. I'm not from
Good luck,
Australia, but I'm... yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I'm from England, and I'm from the UK. I think the UK is more used to kind of American reference. We love Hollywood. You know, many of us will say that many of us will say that we don't, but we do, because I mean, you know, ticket sales for Hollywood films before the pandemic would prove that we absolutely love Hollywood. So, you know, no, there's no such thing for us as Americanisms. We recognize them as Americanisms. We say, oh, okay, this is an American thing, but we recognize them and absolutely not. No, because we're very capitalistic ourselves as well, right? We used to be imperialistic, but now we're capitalistic. So, no, absolutely not. I think there's a new.
I wish drugs from my candy. Fair enough. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, I will get to that in a minute. But there's a new mod, isn't there? Did anybody hear about the mod of Fallout London? Have you heard about that, Jeto?
I saw it. I said it like back then when I saw it. I think I like watched it rather on stream or got told about it on stream. I was just really hoping that it wasn't going to be like it's hard to do a Fallout game in a non-American country because it's so
it is so
polarized in American culture.
Definitely.
Obviously, like Fallout, what would be your dream non-US location for another Fallout game? Australia, because if there was a nuclear no, let me finish. Because if there was a nuclear war between every other place on the world, right? Australia wouldn't get hit by nukes, but it would be freezing cold here. It would be a nuclear winter, and you would never have anything else. Yeah. Like there would be super radiated kangaroos in this world because, like, imagine that. Imagine like you wouldn't have death claws. You would have giant fucking kangaroos.
Tasmanian devil.
I mean, yeah, I guess that as well. But like, you'd get a lot of like the Australian wildlife already wants to kill you. So imagine a nuked up frozen wasteland of it. Like, imagine the spiders. Like, there'd be Black Widow, like huge Black Widow spiders running at you. Like, think about it. It'd be awesome. Like, that would be really cool.
Maybe I can get in touch with this team that's hacking nuclear winter right now. They can make a specific.
I doubt it, Grinch. I doubt it.
Come on, they can make a specific Fallout game just for you, set in Australia. What do you think?
I'd love that. Get them to mod the Fallout 4 to be played.
I would love it to be. I would love a Fallout game set in Australia. Honestly speaking,
I think most people would, just because like Australia is already characteristically like a deadly place to live.
Everything wants to kill you. Absolutely, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Geo, like I said earlier, you do this much better than me, especially at this time. You know, for you it's breakfast time, so you're kind of waking up.
No, it's sleep time. I'm on Canada time.
Okay, so you are waking up despite what you say. What? Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sleep.
Going to sleep soon.
Yeah. Very soon.
We're both going to sleep, Gizmo. It's okay. I understand. Like you're a bit slow at the moment.
Hit the chats, man. Hit the chats.
Fine. Is America going to take over Canada? I don't know. What makes you think that?
What the hell?
Maybe, who knows? I don't know, dude. I don't care. Like, to be honest with you, like that's if that ever happens, it'll be way out of my lifetime that I just don't give a shit. It's like the whole like environment debate. Like, sure, my children will have to deal with it, but me personally, myself, I'm not going to make a difference no matter what I do. So I just, to say it in like not in the worst way possible, but the case I don't care is just like how I feel about the situation. My care for it is just. What would be the name of another country in a Fallout game? If Fallout is for USA, which nuclear connection would represent that location? Fallout doesn't mean USA. Fallout is the ash that comes down from a nuclear explosion. That's why it's called Fallout.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with an Americanization. It's just it was named that because back in the day they were like, hey, nuclear apocalypse, what's a cool name? Oh, I mean Fallout. There you go.
Yeah, it's very marketable and it's very clickable. There we go. But anyway, a lot of things have been thrown around. Would a Fallout game work set in China? No, I don't think so. I don't think people would buy it.
I would. I'd be down. I don't
think normal people would buy it.
I would be way more down to play Fallout like Beijing over Fallout New Orleans.
Seriously?
Yeah, I would genuinely be more up to that because I would like to see, because the whole thing that, who launched the nukes first, no one cares about that because obviously it doesn't matter at that point.
Because
I
it's
would just
obviously
like to see
China,
how
right?
it is on that side of the
It's
world. Yeah.
obviously
No,
China, right?
no one launched it first. It was an AI. And that's like the actual like law theory is that
Are
an
we
AI
playing?
launched the
Are we
first one.
playing
No.
Fallout or Terminator?
No, legitimately, like it's theorized that an AI did it. I would like to see it because it would look different, it would feel different, but it would still be Fallout. Like it would still have death claws, it would still have all this other stuff. But that's the thing, the whole Fallout thing. A lot of us want to say like, oh, it's just gotten worse as it's gone on. I think a lot of us are just done. A lot of us are just done with the whole like same tropes
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
I
And
think
we want
if
to see something different in a
I
Fallout
think
universe.
if they did just the same thing, I think now we'd be at a point where people are saying it's going stale, right? So if someone does the same thing over and over and over again, we can see that with film franchises like Terminator. They've tried to do the same thing over.
I
and
mean,
over
you
and
say
over
that
again.
Call of Duty still sells billions per year.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's no.
And it's
argument
worse
I
every
can
single
bring
time.
against that. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like Warzone.
What's
I'm not good at it, so I don't play it that often. But I do kind of like it, and I can see the appeal of it.
Yes, but Fallout series is connected to USA cities, so what would you call it Fallout if it was outside the American wasteland? Just Fallout. I mean, you could literally just call it Fallout Australia, or Fallout Sydney, or Fallout Melbourne, or I mean, literally Fallout 6, and then or Fallout 5, and it just takes place
Definitely,
in Melbourne or takes
definitely.
place in Adelaide. Like,
You could do
honestly,
that.
I feel like you could
They're
have it
not-
take place like the whole of Australia. Like that's the thing. Here's something interesting about Australia. It is as big. The continent is as big as America.
It
It
is.
is genuinely the same size, but a lot of the landmass is uninhabitable. Like that is the sad reality of it because we don't want to freaking build a giant canal and kill a bunch of lizards so humans can live here or whatever. I don't know. I don't care.
Well,
Um,
it's uninhabitable now. Can you imagine what it would be if it was a nuclear wasteland?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point. Like
Yeah.
with so much of it being gone, it would mean you would only like say you could have say Queensland, Sydney, Perth, all these other cities, right? And you could be able to go to all of them in one game, and it would be fine
Yeah.
because there isn't much in those locations, like apart from those locations anyway. Not to mention going to Cooper Pedy in like a Fallout game would be fucking mental because if you don't know, in Cooper Pedy, it's so hot there. Like it's above 50 degrees on the temperature, like every day of the year, right? That they legitimately live underground in Cooper Pedy. It's a mining town that you live underground in. Like legitimately right now, tab out of this stream, open up Google and type in Cooper
Don't
Pedy
tab out of this
underground
stream.
living. Do it as I mean, you can have us both open, right? Do that and have a look at that. It's cool. That's why there's a lot of
That's a cool loudmouth schnook here says Fallout Down Under. That would be a cool
Down
title
Under.
for a game. That's
Down Under,
freaking
mate.
fantastic. That's awesome.
I'd like to see Fallout New York. Fair enough. I'd buy it as well, perhaps as an American infiltration agent's adventure in China
Don't you
from
think?
right before the
Okay,
nukes
that
dropped.
is. I'm
I
gonna.
see the way.
I'm gonna cut in right there. Don't you think that actually the reason why we're at the point where we're at right now with Fallout is because people will just buy it. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. People will buy Fallout. I mean, I see a lot of it happening kind of like since Disney acquired Lucasfilm. There's been a lot of Mandalorian was good, in my opinion. All right, but the sequel trilogy of the Star Wars was objectively bad, but still people will still go and see it because it's Star Wars, right? Do you think we're at that same kind of stage right now, whereas people will kind of there's so much fandom around Fallout 76 that
I
people
disagree.
will just buy Fallout
Yeah,
because
but
it's
it won't be the same as Fallout 4 because of Fallout 76's launch. Like they'll wait until they see a review first, and if it's in any way shit, they won't buy it. That's the sad reality of it because Fallout 76 was called Fallout 76, not Fallout MMO or something like that, or a post-apocalyptic. Or they didn't change the name So when a new Fallout game comes out, they have to know that it's going to tank. So we're not going to get another proper Fallout game probably for a good 5 years because they want it to die down. That's why 76 isn't going anywhere.
So you do admit that eventually Fallout 76 is going to be phased out?
I mean, yeah, in 5 to 10 years.
I think that's generous.
I don't think, as I said, I have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. Any DLC for Fallout 76, I'd buy it. Yeah, me too. Because I mean, I'm a content creator that makes a lot of 76 content.
I actually think,
and
I actually think that they should have been releasing paid DLC for Fallout 76 about 6 months ago.
I know you said it ages ago, but I said I didn't think it was there yet. After this quality of life update, after the next roadmap thing that we're hopefully gonna get, hopefully being the key word, sure, I could see it because 4-star legendaries, there's enough content in the game that they could actually make a DLC. What vaults in Australia? Is Vault Tech or Bunker Tech or a rival country? Because in Fallout China, it would definitely be Vault Tech. Well, in Australia, we're heavily allied with America, so it would just be Vault Tech.
Yeah,
like that's fairly easy. You just get a Vault Boy that has like Australian, like stereotypical Crocodile Dundee like clothing on, and that would be the.
Have you seen the new Crocodile Dundee movie? Have you seen the trailer for it?
I'm not going to.
Don't,
because it's not going to be like the original.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. You will be furious.
I will be, but it's fine. I'm not going to watch it. I don't watch movies, to be honest.
Don't
you know what I do every day, Gizmo? I wake up and I go, what video am I making today? That's what I do with my life, Gizmo. This is why I take 2 days off a week, so I can actually have a life.
You do not want to know what I wake up in the morning and think about. So,
I mean, I get it.
For anyone who's curious, my name is based off of
Leghorn Foghorn from Looney Tunes. Oh, I love it. I just want a good alien blaster that's actually OP. Then, I mean, Fallout 3 was really good until, like, you reach level 50.
Okay, Loudmouth Schnook here says, for anyone who's curious, my name is based off Leghorn Foghorn from Looney Tunes. Okay, I
like it.
I'm struggling to find that connotation. Loudmouth Schnook here, because I did know that, but I don't. Sorry, it's lost on me. I'm sure it's very clever, but I just don't get it. I'm sorry.
It's the alcohol.
Yeah, it is as well. But Captain Awesome loves it, so there we go.
I like it too.
I like it. Don't get me. But the thing is,
and I'm like looking at 3 different things trying.
I love that. I love the fact that if I say loudmouth, like most people would kind of shorten it. If I say loudmouth, it comes off as a insult. So I generally have to think. I have to remind myself every time I mention him that I have to say the whole name. So, Loudmouth Schnook here. Yes. Crocodile Dundee. If Hogan ain't in it, I don't care. Yes. I agree with you completely. Absolutely. He was a legend. He still is, by the way. He's not dead yet.
I mean, yeah. He'll probably outlive me.
I would hope so. That came out wrong.
Well, that's the last shout out I'm going to be giving Gizmo's channel.
Oh, gosh. You did say yesterday, I'm not sure vodka is going to make this live stream any better. So there we go.
And I was right. I was right.
Indeed. I'm going to switch to beer in a minute. Is that okay?
No, go the fuck to sleep.
No. What? You're just waking up, aren't you? Yeah.
No, I'm going to sleep.
What do you mean you're going to sleep? It's 7 a.m. 7:30.
Yeah, and I wake up at 5. I take my pill, and then I go back to sleep, and I wake up at like 10.
Okay, fair enough.
Bonus, you got a server hop and collect daily versions, shuffle mods. Legendary roll it there is a great one. That is true. Wait, you can? I don't think you can re-roll the alien blasters. I don't know. I like how I love how I love to say I'm not a 76 creator. I'm a content creator that creates 76 stuff. But if you say something about 76, I will instantly know the answer to it. That shows you how much I love the game, though. If anything,
there is a lot of depth to the game. A lot of people say that there isn't, but there is a lot of depth to the game, and there's still a lot to learn, even when you think you've done it all. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Okay, real talk. I just don't like the idea of being closed off in one direction. That's why I don't like being considered just a Fallout 76 creator, because I want to be a content creator that creates 76 content, but also other stuff, because that means there's other directions. If, say, 76 just dropped one day, like that's like I like to make other stuff as well, and one
So
day I want to move into being a variety channel.
You are open to my narrative that it might drop. There we are. There we go.
I said 5 years.
No, you did. Yeah, I mean,
But that's my personal opinion.
when it comes back to that video, I mean, it was kind of given to me as a, they're not going to they're not going to switch it off. I do think there will come a time when they say, okay, then, but we are not going to update it anymore.
Yeah, that's fine. Just make it peer-to-peer. People will still play it.
Well,
Peer-to-peer means you connect to someone else's computer, like GTA 5, basically.
yeah, I mean, that's basically what this new nuclear winter update is going to be about, right? This group that's trying to create it and give it to
Because
us
it's not
so we
hard to
can
set that
play.
up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not hard to set that up.
Actually, the thing that they're finding it would be here with us right now, but the thing is, nuclear winter was extremely tied to adventure. So what you would see when Wastelanders came and they updated the map, you would see those same updates come up in nuclear winter. So if you went to the mansion, for example, you would see like all the
Start playing indie games on stream. I'd love to. Bone Water. I'd be down to it. It's just me streaming is I can't put as much effort into a stream as I can a video. So I feel like I'm not doing as good as I could. Like for me, editing and putting like if you've watched one of my videos that aren't 76 recently, I put a good like whole day into that video when normally one of my videos will take like 1-2 hours at max. And it's just sort of how it goes. Like when I make something that isn't around 76, I try my ass off to make it as entertaining as like you just want to keep watching it to the end, as like rewatchable as possible, because I want people who just watch me for 76 to give that a go one day and be like, holy crap, this guy's really good at making other types of content. And I want to build up that trust to a point where it's like, it doesn't matter what the content is, you want to click on it because you know it'll be good. Like that's the idea of why I do that. What other content are you considering, Jeto? I make a lot of different stuff, Tony. Like you can click on my channel right now. Tomorrow specifically, a Dead by Daylight video is coming out, and it's legitimately just me sandbagging my entire team by getting rid of all the totems on the map, which basically cucks an entire perk and stops them from being able to heal themselves, more or less. That's just the idea of the video. And I also I just play
Dead by Daylight anymore. I haven't played Dead by Daylight. I don't even know what he's talking about. But take it away, Jeto.
But yeah, I do a lot of other stuff like that. Like right now, there's a video on my channel which is just Dead by Daylight. I love all your content. Thank you, Bongwater. I really appreciate that because I try my ass off to make anything that I make just good. Like at least good enough that you'd want to watch it. And it's nice to hear that you like it, honestly. I hope you do enjoy the weekend content as well. I know for a lot of people, the weekend content is probably going to be just like a huge, just dodge it, because the weekend content is legitimately just, you put it on in the background and it's chill. You just relax. You're playing your own video game and you just watch a series. That's the idea of it. Like it's literally just playing in the background and I'm playing Fallout 1. But it will have obviously
It is not going to dodge
it.
It is not going to be dodge it because I'm in it. I'm in it as the old man. You cannot dodge this content because I am in it as the old man, and I give the performance of my life.
For the first episode.
But you know what? If it proves to be what I know it's going to be like Hollywood material. They're going to be, Gervais is going to be talking about this at the Oscars.
Love that. Can't wait to watch. Thank you. But yeah.
Then if you've done it once, you'll do it again, Jeto. You'll do it again.
Okay, for people wondering, when I say weekend content means it has less effort put into it so I can take the weekend off. That's the idea of it. That is legitimately what weekend content is.
I am not going to let that happen.
I'm
not going to let that happen. I'm going to ask him what is he doing for the next weekend and what can I do for it?
No. I just gave you a fat Mookie there. I was like, she asked something, I'm like, no.
Where is Mookie, by the way? Where is she? She's not in the chat.
She's in a meeting at the moment, so there's not much I can do.
But
basically, the idea is that okay. So I hit up Gizmo yesterday, and I was like, look, I need a voice, and the script is
Great Scott.
My Fallout 76 character is being sent back to the future in Fallout 1, which, if you don't know, Fallout 1 takes place after Fallout 76 because Fallout 76 is a prequel. That isn't actually in it, sadly. I forgot to do that one.
You forgot? No. I will not give you permission to use my voice until you put...
I'll tell you what. I will, when I finish the game, I will have that play. All right, that is one thing I will do.
Thank you very much.
When I finish the game, I have that. I legitimately have it. I have that specific sound effect downloaded. I just didn't use it, so I will use it in the gameplay. Don't worry, it's okay. Watched Neebs guys play Dead by Daylight. Oh, that's nice. I meant new content. I love all your current content, to be clear. Oh, okay. Basically anything. If I grab a game, I'll create it. I want the idea of my channel to be, if you go there, there's always going to be something that you can watch. If you're a type of person who likes unedited content, the weekend content is there. If you're a type of person who likes the super fast cuts and you want to laugh and you want to have like super entertainment, you can just click on one of the videos that's about a game that isn't 76, or maybe from time to time, I have still considered playing Still Dawn and doing one of those videos from there to like get people interested in that type of content where it's just, haha, this is super funny kind of thing. But other than that, I do enjoy 76, and I know a lot of people want to see that, so I'm happy to make more of that content, because I don't want the people who subbed to my channel originally to be like, to feel sort of betrayed in a way, because I don't want them to feel like I've two-faced them and gone, this isn't the content I'm making anymore. And in a certain regard, sure, I'm sort of trapped there, but that's not a bad thing, because I still enjoy the game and making that content. And if I didn't have that content and all my other videos did super well, I definitely wouldn't make as many videos like in a week. I'd be making a quarter of what I make, because those videos that aren't 76 related are really taxing to make. Honestly, like, they take a lot of time to make, and it's me sitting there going, how can I make this funny? How can I make this like you want to just sit there and watch it over and over again? And that takes a lot. Whereas the 76 stuff is, a lot of it's just chill. It's reviewing an item. It's, our events too slow. It's me rolling items. More troll videos, please. You mean the ones like what happened to the Dead by Daylight community? Did you like that one, Bongwater? Where I got the endgame chat in it. Bongwater, if you liked that, also for people who don't know, my Patreon, you get every single video I create early now. So that's something also important to note. So a smorgasbord of fun stuff, a cornucopia of content. Yeah, exactly. I want to have something for everyone. So when you click on one of my videos, if it says it's a weekend video, you can click on that. You know it's going to be unedited, and it's something that you'll enjoy if you like that kind of content. If it's 76 related and you love 76, it's going to be there. And if it's not that, like, and if it's something that's just super entertaining and you can be in there, that'd be great too. And hopefully one day I can get to a point where the entertaining videos are like, you know, the main pull, right? And I'll still have the unedited stuff every now and then. But at that point, I'll probably have an editor, like a secondary editor, working for me, also doing that kind of stuff.
I tell you what, that would be great. I'd love to get someone to do thumbnails and stuff, because at the moment I'm doing all this stuff by myself. So.
That's the thing. I'd probably still do the thumbnails and the titles, because I love the marketing side of it. It's just the whole editing process takes it out of you when you do, like, if you've watched any of my, like, say the Far Cry video, the Payday 2 video when I finally came back from the overdose. I can literally go through all of these, like the PC building simulator video and the Can 2 Noobs Survive Insane Nightmare for a Week in 7 Days to Die. Those videos, even like the Roblox one, that legitimately, those ones took it out of me, because I wanted to prove that no matter what it is, if you click on it, you're going to have a good time.
There we go.
That's legitimately what I wanted to prove.
There we go.
That those videos, you'll love it no matter what it is.
I am definitely more of a review kind of guy in terms of, you know, I would love to get into doing kind of series and movies and stuff like that, because my background is in literature. I'm an English, I would say, I hesitate to say teacher, because when you say that you're an English teacher, everybody kind of goes, right? But I'm an English boff, let's say, right? Anybody from England knows what an English boff is, right? So I know how to talk about character development and different stuff like that. I've done a couple of videos on. I'm also a science fiction fan, so anything Star Trek, Star Wars, I like to pull that kind of stuff apart and see what's good and what's not, and different stuff like that. So, and I also try to put the movie references in and stuff. If anybody's seen any of my other stuff, you know I use kind of movie references as well in that. And even Samuel Mold says use Red Dwarf. Have you ever seen Red Dwarf?
Of course I have.
Oh my gosh!
Of course I have.
Australians know what good TV is. It's amazing.
Yes, you know, it's you got the android, the guy who was frozen, and was he frozen? I can't remember. I remember a lot of
He was
episodes.
frozen, and
He was frozen,
and the
forward in
life
the
form that
future.
evolved from his cat.
Yes. Yes.
So I could tell you
love
haven't
that
seen it
show.
in a while. Okay, I'm gonna just for my son, my next video, maybe within my next 2 or 3 videos, there will be a Red Dwarf reference. Definitely.
But yeah. With my channel, like, if there's something to do with creativity, and I challenge any content creator to get to a point where you force yourself to upload videos daily. Because when you do that, nothing pushes your creativity more than trying to do that. Because me personally, obviously, as you can see with some of the 76 videos, I'm tired and I'm just like, hey, this is what's going on with 76. And it's just bog standard, as easy as it gets. And then, because it's one of those things where you're not only working on projects that you have to do today, but you're constantly working on projects that you have to and you're thinking about in the future. So it's a constant push of, I need to make this, I need to make this, I want to make this, and you're just working on so much stuff at all the same time. It's like it's a big creativity thing.
Well, let me put it this
100%
way:
just
if I was still, I mean, how you said that you're what 22?
yeah.
If I was 22, that would be. I kind of, in a way, think that if I was 22 now, and I was in your position, I would also be doing the same kind of thing. I'm a, you know, I've been a musician now for 25.
Trust me, I'm tired all the time.
I'm tired all the time as well. But if I would have had the same opportunities that I have now, 25 years ago, you know, it would have been a different story. But I'm just doing
Only
stuff.
Smegheads don't know about. Yeah, only Smegheads don't know about Red Dwarf.
Where's that? Small
Tony Bravo, he said it. Also, Tony Bravo, I saw your comment on one of my videos before. Thank you for commenting.
Only Smegheads don't know about Red Dwarf. Smeghead. Yeah, if you get that reference, then you're a real Red Dwarf fan. So, and in a way, Nuclear Winter kind of helped build relationships. Oh, that's coming in quite late. Yes, Nuclear Winter.
I've got to admit, probably the most reason I play Fallout76 is because that's where I met a lot of best friends. Exactly. Like, that, I will go on that, but I want to say, like, the idea of my channel entirely is because when I was back on Twitch, a lot of people came into my channel and they said, I asked them, what do you watch my channel for? Like, they watch other people because they were good at games, they watch other people because of this or that, and they said to me, we watch the channel for you. Like, because I was more or less constantly showing my character, that I'm a good person, yada yada. When people would come and be toxic in my chat, I'd be like, look, you're a person, you're probably having a bad day. And then they would say, like, people in their 30s can't do that. And I'm like, I mean, I don't really care about, you know, being mature or anything. I just try to be a good person. And they would say, like, we just watch it for you. And that's kind of the same thing I'm pushing now. My content is just content. You're watching my videos, hopefully, because I'm in them. That's the idea.
Yeah.
The idea is that I'll make anything, and one day they'll just get watched because it's a Jeto video. That's the idea. Or whatever I change my name to if I ever change it.
I think that's where everybody wants to get to when they get on YouTube. But people just kind of click on them because, yeah, that guy's making it. We know that he does quality content, and that's what he's doing. You are ahead of me.
But back to what?
Definitely. And
yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, it's a learning process. I'm sure that you have people that you look at, right? That people whose channel that you look at. Why are you seeing these freaking things before me?
I don't know. I get it. Your dude, TJ, I love you. I didn't know that was you. I realized
I didn't know as well. Yeah, he's commented on a lot of my stuff. Yeah, I changed.
Yeah, you're actually one of my favorite commenters. Legitimately, you're one of my favorites.
He's always mega positive and kind of very.
And he always has all the information. I love you, TJ. You're great.
Yeah. He'll correct.
I love you.
He'll correct you if you're wrong, and in the nicest possible way. He doesn't say, "Oh, you're crap" because you don't know anything. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I sub because you're chill and relatable. Oh,
that's nice.
Oh,
that's cool.
Well, I mean, if you ever want to know something about me, bong water. I used to smoke weed too. There you go. I stopped though. I'm not only. I stopped there.
There's a lot of stuff you had to stop with in the last few months, but that's good for you. I tell you what, I'm very happy to catch up with you now and see you as you are right now. Yeah, I was worried about you for a certain amount.
I'm getting better.
You know, I sent you messages during your dark time just
Yeah.
to see if you were doing good and if you needed to talk and stuff. So, yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I do legitimately want to make a video and just talk about like how actually shit it was.
Yeah.
But in the same regard, I don't want to like have someone watch that who's like sensitive and you know, empathize with it so much that they go through it as well. Like that to me, that would be shit.
Yeah, but the
Because
thing is, I mean,
what I
what
went
do
through-
you always say to me, right? You always say, just be you. Yeah? Yeah, just do you. Actually, I'm quoting you word for word. Just do you, right? And if like people in your live stream, people in my live stream even today are coming on for you, right? And
I mean, I guess so. I did tell
they'll
like
stick
I did
with
tell my
you.
Discord.
You know, people are going to stick with
Yeah.
you because they come on for you.
No
So-
problem, TJ or Tony, whatever you want us to call you.
Tony says, "Oh, thanks, guys. That's nice."
I love helping out the community. I'm pretty sure all you do for fans because it's obvious you're true fans as well. Aw.
Yeah,
I mean,
thanks
yeah.
for that. Not a lot of people get that. I've gotten a lot of crap recently. People have said I'm not a true fan, and I'm not going to quote what people have told me
Look,
recently.
If I played the game from beta and back then I stood back there and I was like, the game's fine, play it, it's fine, just accept it. Like I was back there saying it when the game first came out. Like I even though like I like to think that I am a true fan of this game, even though like it's not as good as it could have been, but it's getting there. And I think that's something that we can accept. And the thing is about it being an MMO is that it can easily pull a No Man's Sky, and I feel like it will. That's what I like to believe. How cool would it be if you could rebuild motorcycles in 76 and use them? Honestly, that'd be awesome. I think everyone, like vehicles in a 76 game would be cool, but honestly,
you know what?
it's an MMO.
I do not agree.
When are we getting mounts?
I think if we had motorcycles, the map would suddenly get a lot smaller, and they don't seem.
Are you
going to
use a motorcycle up a hill?
Yeah.
How?
Don't know.
I guess it's a Bethesda game. Honestly,
Everything is possible.
The horses
there will be
in
a bug.
Skyrim is enough to say.
There
Like
will
the
be
horses
a
in
bug.
Skyrim.
There will be a bug to exploit to get yourself up that mountain. You know that would happen, and that's probably why they haven't done it. You know, there's so many things to level at this game. They just didn't need that as an extra thing to level it. You know, they probably looked at it and said, yeah, we can do with cars, we can do motorbikes and stuff, but because of this engine, it is going to be buggy, and we already have enough issues. People are already calling out this bug, that bug. We don't need to add more to the to the mix, to be honest.
That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, yeah. I get that. But yeah, I think other than that, I probably will end up making that video just saying why you should be careful with caffeine, because I feel like that's a title that could get out there.
Absolutely. You have a following. You've got nearly 4,000.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Do it.
There you go. I'll do
There we
that's tomorrow's video.
This is
I'll
Jeto's
talk
pledge.
about my experience.
He's going to talk about his experience. Yeah, absolutely.
Because the thing about those videos where I just like give you a story time, they're very easy to edit. So I'm happy to.
And the weekend is coming up, right? So
yeah. So tomorrow's like, cause it's Friday for me, but I know for Americans, I take the Canadian like weekends. So like basically it's Friday for me now, but I'm waking up tonight to make a video, and then the weekend videos are going to be 2 days after that. So yeah, it's better than in beta. Still needs to work, of course, and the true fan seems to be critical and honest and still love the game. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Why doesn't everyone think like that?
Why? Yeah, seriously. Why does everybody have to ignore what's bad and just acknowledge what's good, right? And you know,
and if you acknowledge the bad, then you're just talking shit. It's like,
oh, don't get me started.
I love you, TJ.
Again.
You and Tornstein are like the main guys who will give out all the information, and you're so positive. I love you both. I love you specifically a lot though, because you were back there and you saw me at like 200 subs. So,
gee, I'm gonna have to get off now.
I don't need to know about you getting off, Gizmo.
Yeah, but I am gonna have to get off.
I know we're close friends, but I don't need to know that much.
Exactly. All right. It has been great.
I personally love glitches and exploits. Me too. Honestly, I feel like that makes the fun. Like, once I found you could animation skip with the power fist in 76, making a melee build just sounded really fun.
It did indeed. Absolutely.
Because you just punch, press, like you got to, and that's the thing. It's not like an easy thing either. There's skill required in it. You have to press like block at the perfect time, and then you can just literally just machine gun the power fist, and it becomes broken.
Yeah.
Either way, this has been a lovely stream.
It has been.
If you would
and
like
it
to
went
see more
longer
of
than
these,
we thought it would be, but definitely we have to do this again.
I will try to make next week. If it's not next week, it'll be the week after that.
It
We'll
will
try to do this on
definitely
the
be.
weekly.
And
What
we'll
are we
try-
going to call this?
I don't know.
The
maybe
GIZMO1st podcast.
GIZMO1st. Okay, we can try and ask people to give their suggestions in the comment section.
Caffeine overdoses. Yeah, no. It is honestly. I don't want to compare it to other drugs, but to me, it was the worst. It genuinely was.
Yeah.
And I have never OD'd on another drug, but I do never want to touch anything other than water for the rest of my life. So that should tell you how bad it was.
Water is good, definitely.
What is?
Especially when you're in Australia.
What is
right?
pretty good? Mm.
Dude, definitely we need to make this a regular occurrence, and thank
We'll
you.
try to.
We will definitely
No
do what
promises, but we will try.
we're
to.
going to try and get 50 on next time, right? So get a couple of more people in. It'll be great. You know, we'll all chill out.
Of course. I think just having us here, like with our webcams on, chatting, people seem to like that.
Yeah,
just
it
next
does,
time,
yeah,
don't have a video bottom right, just playing with the audio on Gizmo.
That
Come
was
on.
your suggestion.
It was, but I didn't mean to have the audio on.
I don't know. This is OBS. It does what it wants to do. So
The piss, yes, the piss. Well, I need to take the piss in a second, so let's get to it.
I also need.
In
to...
saying that, also, I'm going to make the intro a short as well for the intro for the weekend video. I'm going to try and make it a short because shorts tend to do well on YouTube. So if you just so that way, yes,
I'm looking forward to seeing that because I'm in it. So
that'll be out not tomorrow but the day after.
okay, I will definitely catch up with that, and I'll be commenting saying, "Yay! I did a great Doc Emmett Brown."
You did good. You did
Thank
good.
you, sir.
I liked
Thank
it.
you. All right then.
It was fun.
It was indeed.
There's so many sound effects that I had to get for that. Like one
I'm
intro
looking forward to seeing that because I want to emulate it myself in the future. Maybe you will inspire me.
Well, that's the thing. What I've done is called a machinima. That's what it's called. It's where you do like a story in a game, like in a Bethesda game.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do in Fallout 76 specifically because you can't really green screen that well. So I did my best with what I had, but you can kind of tell it's on like a few things there.
Yeah,
maybe
no,
call it Fallout Follies. Ooh,
people are accepting
like
of
that.
people are accepting of that kind of thing, so I think it's going to go fine. I think you'll get good feedback from it. So
Oh yeah, I mean the first few minutes because after that it's completely unedited and it's just Fallout 1 gameplay. So yeah. Shots for next stream.
there are enough going around in this stream. Let's talk about the next stream later.
Gizmo can have all the shots. I want to be
Thank
careful
you,
with my
Em.
body for a
You
while.
be careful what you're doing. Yeah, all right then.
Because I don't know how my body will react to alcohol.
I do have to get off now. So
Yeah, he has to go to sleep.
It's
been great.
It has been great. And,
We need an outro song. We need an outro song. What's
we'll
the outro
work
song
on that
this-
for next
this
time.
podcast?
Always look on the bright
Du-du-du-du-du.
side of life. Do-do.
No, it can't be copyrighted.
Oh,
You want to monetize this one day.
you want to monetize this one day? I'm still at
All right,
500
look.
subs. so
I just take the Linus Sebastian Linus Tech Tips approach, and that is if you can put your name on it and you can monetize it, do it.
well, I sang it in a
Because
different
more money
key.
equals better production quality.
Okay, Jeto, we got to finish this right now.
We do.
We do.
We'll think about Fallout Follies, but I don't think either of us. I don't know. Like, I think we both love Fallout, but we don't want that to be like the main direction. So maybe we'll have it like
Within next week,
we'll have
or
that
two,
as like a maybe.
within the next week or two, I'm gonna have my first retro video because I really like retro gaming as well. So that's gonna go up. Anybody who wants to catch it, please sub today, and I'll catch you later. This is GIZMO1st, and I'll catch you later. That's what I say at the end of them. At the end of
What do I have to do my outro as well?
No, yeah, go on, you can.
But as usual, like the stream if you liked it, dislike the stream if you disliked it, comment on the stream if you're here later on. But as usual, sub and hit the bell and make sure all of you have a good rest of your
Anybody
day.
notice how his outro is longer than mine? Mine's more streamlined and professional. See you later, Jeto.
I just get the important shit in, okay?
Yeah, it takes you a long
Also,
time.
sub to Patreon.
It
sub to
takes you a
Patreon,
long
that's it.
time to do it. See you later, man. All right, then.
Okay. Bye, guys. We love you. Thank you for coming by. Mwah. Every week.
Yeah.
We'll try our best.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. All right. You're right, Jeto. I've just stopped the live.
I need to take a piss.
My
I
wife.
need